What do you think about it?
No, as I said, bro, it.
Welcome back to another live stream, folks. That was a healthy competition right there. That was the game almost ended the way we expected it, but it was as tight as we also expected the game to be. Good game from both sides there. Good games from both teams. Whoa, that was a tough one. That was a tough game, I have to say. That was a very tough game for the Jamaican Reggae Boys there going up against Trinidad and Tobago. We saw both teams just, Trinidad would say they were a bit unlucky tonight in this Trinidad team. They would say they were very unlucky tonight and for not to get the result. They would say let me see if the game did the final whistle go already. Let me see if the final whistle has gone in the game, because I was just very unlucky tonight. Yeah. Let me see if the final whistle has gone yet. No. About 3 minutes left in the game. All right. About 3 minutes left in the game. That has to go down in history as the first time a player scored a hat trick. A hat trick that has a player scoring a hat trick and not getting one of the goals. So I think Trinidad would feel like they would have gotten something out of the game, but unfortunately not. I don't know what's the result that's going on. Big up yourself, 1G. Yeah, that offside was crazy. What's the result in the game between? And just hit the like button as you guys soon as you come on, because you know there's a lot of traffic out there tonight. So just make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in. What's the score on the Bermuda game? What's the score on the Bermuda game? We need to get the score on the Bermuda game as well, because that was turning out to be a smasher as well, because I know it was 2-2 with Bermuda coming back. Everybody expected Curacao to win that one quite easily. But I don't know. Anybody can drop the score? 88-minute approaching. Jagreens, what's the score line in the Bermuda game? Let me know. 3-2 Curacao. Okay, Curacao leading. That's okay. That's okay. That's good that Curacao didn't dump up Bermuda. That's another thing. Even if Curacao wins, they didn't dump up Bermuda. That's important for Jamaica because, but yeah, Jamaica would have still. So now Jamaica has a healthy goal lead in a plus. Jamaica has a plus. What now? Plus 5 goals, because Bermuda would have only scored one extra goal over not Bermuda. Curacao would only have 1 goal extra, so Jamaica would have a healthy goal lead. I'm still not confident in the defensive, the coordination with the defense with Richard King and Damian Lowe. I'm finding that there's some issues there. Still, there's some things need to be worked out there, people. I'm not liking exactly what's taking place there with the defensive. I think if Trinidad was more prolific tonight, I think they could have gotten. I think Trinidad could have gotten something out of the game, because Jamaica did lapse a bit. We did make some mistakes in this game defensively. Just hit the like button as soon as you enter the chat, people. We're going to have a massive show tonight. We're going to have that's why we make sure we watch the game so we can dissect the game with no interruption. So tonight, we're going to have a massive show. So just make sure you hit the like button as soon as you come in. All right? We have a few minutes to go. JT, I don't know the score from the Bermuda. Jagrians, they say it's 3-2. The Bermuda game is 3-2 right now in the Bermuda game. All right? That Bermuda game, I'm hearing it's 3-2. So, people, it's going to be a good game tonight. It's going to be a really, really good show tonight. So, don't worry on yourself. Everybody's just warming up. Okay. We just make sure everything is set. Everything is in place. Yeah, still some minutes left. My mic is okay. want to have any technical difficulties tonight, you know. Right? Don't want any technical difficulties tonight. Patrick, hold on, Patrick, hold on. Wait, the show haven't even kicked off yet, bro. The show haven't even kicked off yet. You can't just call it. Right? We have 5 minutes added time left in the game, people. Okay, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. All right, 2 minutes left. Why is it starting to do that? Okay. There's 2 minutes remaining, right? Oh my God, this guy is still in my comment section. They didn't block him. They just got rid of him. Okay, so we can block him tonight. I can put the block. How do I block? Okay, there we go. I think you will see the channel again. Let's see how much time left in the game now. How much time we have left in this game, folks? How much time is left in the game? How much time is left in the game? 2 minutes. All right. Full time, 2 minutes. There you have it, folks. There you have it. So let's just hit the like button and get the show started. Let's get things moving in the right direction, quick and fast. There was a lot of positives in the game, but there's also a lot of things to dissect tonight in the game. Bailey Kadamachi. A lot of people wanted Bailey Kadamachi to be out of the squad. And I thought that was not a good idea. I thought that the youngster showed us enough in the first game that he deserved the start in the second game. He really deserved the start in the second game. Bro, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Bailey Kadamachi, he deserved the goal. He had 4 opportunities he had 4 opportunities the last game. This game, I expected him to score. Trinidad has to feel a bit unlucky, but that's the game of football. That's the game of football. It's like you rarely see where you score a hat trick in a game. You score a hat trick. Big up yourself, Nick Jr. You score a hat trick in a game and you still didn't get anything. First time Jamaica has a Bailey that actually scores a goal for Jamaica. A very important goal because Trinidad was pouncing in around the 20th minute Trinidad finally started to just settle into the game, and we saw them starting to become. See, I told you, some people came. They said, JT, we need Warner Brown, we need Shamar Nichols. I'm like, why do we need those guys in the team? That's why I listen. I can show you the messages. I contacted Rudolph Speed last night, and I said, Rudolph Speed, not today, mate. You won the. I told Rudolph Speed, you won the Caribbean Cup with young players. There's no way we can change the youngster for Shamar Nichols. So you have to believe in the youngsters. You have to believe in the young players. And Bailey, listen, I have to give the coaching staff credit tonight as well. I have to give the coaching staff credit tonight. I think the substitutions were perfect in when Akahim Dixon came on the field. He brought another new energy to the team in Kahim Dixon. It was a perfect setup for Jamaica. The defense, though, going forward, there's some problems there. The midfield, we were a bit open. I think if Trinidad had more cutting edge, I know Garcia might feel a bit undone tonight. Say him go call back when Trinidad beat us. Yes, there's a lot of callers who need to call back. I would love to hear from the Trinidad callers from last night. It didn't really turn out the way that they expected it to be. Let me see if I could get a Trinidad caller on the line here. It didn't turn out well for the Trinidad and Tobago fans tonight. No, they have a tough road ahead. They have a tough road ahead in the Trinidad and Tobago team. They have a tough road ahead. It's not, oh my God. Patrick, me call you, brother. Me call you, bro. Me call you, Patrick. Me can't even make a call on the phone, brother. You just a call. Oh, shit, man. Patrick, just, yeah, me call you back, brother. Me call you back. Yeah. Big up yourself, Jerome Energy. Big up yourself, Jerome 876 Energy 876. It was Jamaica who was able to walk away with the points tonight. Trinidad and Tobago did show some fight, but Jamaica got the better of them at the National Stadium tonight. Jamaica did get the better of this Trinidadian team tonight. Trinidad would feel Greg Lee. A lot of people wasn't happy with Greg Lee's performance. I don't know. I don't know if Greg Lee was the problem tonight for Jamaica, though. I don't know if Greg Lee was the problem for Jamaica. I'm not hearing anybody from Trinidad people. I'm trying to reach out to some of the Trinidadians tonight, but it seems like they have all disappeared. I don't know what's happening. They were expected to get the result tonight, but didn't turn out that way. As we said always, JT, if we did almost rich. Yeah, if we did almost rich. Yeah. Carrot and potato, a cut for the soup. Oh my God. Let me just call back Xavier. Xavier, very unlucky tonight for the Trinidad and Tobago team, scoring a hat-trick and not getting the result.
Yeah, tonight was disappointing. I think for the most part we gave an account of ourselves. It's not to say that Jamaica blew us away, and given the fact that we had some good opportunities and they were chalk offside, rightfully so, of course. But I guess that's the fine margins in football, right? So I think it's disappointing. It definitely was a game that we could have gotten something out of, but the luck just didn't fall on our side today.
Garcia must be feeling very hard done by the fact that he scored a hat-trick tonight and not able to chalk one up on the scoreboard for him tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be honest, I think they were all clear offsides. As soon as I saw the first replay, I saw that, that's offside. So to be honest, it is what it is. That's why my expectations were low. I guess generally for this World Cup qualifier, because I thought Jamaica had a better team than us. Curacao also has a better team than us, in my opinion. And as a fan, you'd hope for the best.
Okay,
but,
let's not rush through the show, Xavier. Hold the horses, people. Yeah. We have 300 people on the live, and we have 40 likes on the show. Let's get this up to 200 likes very quickly, people. We have been giving you guys good content, the lead up to the game. Now is the post match. This is where we hear from everybody tonight who has a voice. So make sure you hit the like button. There's no way we can have 350 people on the show and we only have 40 likes on the show. Impossible. People, let's get the show over 100 likes. Come on, people, let's go. Bailey Kadamachi was able to chalk one up for Jamaica. That was a critical goal for the Jamaican Reggae Boyz, and they saw this one over the line. Now Jamaica is sitting, looking very good in the lead. We saw that Curacao team that some people thought was the best team in the group. They struggled against a quite lame Bermuda team. People, we only have 40 likes on the video. This is terrible. We have to get the likes up on the show, people. Come on. We need to get over 100 likes very quickly, because there's a lot of traffic out there, people. Let's get it up to 100. We have Xavier from Trinidad and Tobago, someone who was very balanced in his approach. He didn't get too carried away. He thought that it was going to be a tough game for the Trinidad and Tobago team, and it turned out to be that way. But I want to know from Xavier tonight, is there anything that Trinidad found in that game, any bright spots that they need to walk away? The people with the wrench, gangster talking, I need to give you a wrench. People with the wrench, please ask them to hit the like button, please. Xavier, is there any positives from this game? No, Trinidad is behind the 8 ball. They are down now 2 games with only 1 point. What says you? Where does Trinidad go from here? How does a Dwight York bounce back and get their World Cup campaign back on track?
Positives, to be honest, it's very hard to say because the same issues I had with the team coming in, they were pretty much glaring today. We weren't clinical, one, which is, what I mentioned, we're not a clinical team at all. And 2, defensively, Kobe Henry, he was a bit disappointing today. He essentially made 2 mistakes. The header for the second goal, it came off his head. Initially, I thought that was offside, but then I said obviously came off his head, so it would have been, and it was a deliberate attempt to play the ball, so that was not offside at all. And then for the first goal, again, Kobe Henry, it was a poor clearance, and Bailey was able to, I guess, push through and score. But when you look at the goals, they were just glaring mistakes. It's not to say we were outplayed, and that's the frustrating part about it. It's not to say that Jamaica they play through us or anything like that. It's just like stupid mistakes, like really semi-pro kind of mistakes, and that's the most frustrating part about it, to be honest. So,
where did you think this Trinidad team lost the game tonight?
I would say defensively, to be honest. It's very easy to say, Levi, he could have taken his chance, he could have been onside.
Wait, Xavier, what's going on with the Trinidad team? Everybody had on the wrong shorts or the wrong tights something. That was so unprofessional. 2 Trinidad players were sent off for not wearing the correct gear.
Yeah, I have no idea what they were wearing, to be honest. I'm sure the coach would have told them, or if he hasn't, he would definitely give them a telling off after the game. But just going back to what I was saying, I think the most disappointing this part today was defensively. It was literal schoolboy errors. And one thing I noticed about the pitch in the national stadium.
I told you about the pitch. The pitch is very heavy.
It's very heavy.
It's a very heavy pitch.
Heavy.
The pitch, the ball doesn't move as cohesive as it moves on better surfaces. We saw one of our players in Tyrese Campbell. He was struggling with the surface.
Yeah. As soon as the game started and I saw that, I was like, whoa, I didn't realize it was that bad. But I mean, you can't complain, to be honest. Jamaica, I mean, the chances were more or less around the same. Jamaica just took theirs and we didn't. I mean, that's what it boiled down to, if you're being totally honest. Yeah. So, fair play to them.
Yes, I think Trinidad going forward is going to need a clinical striker. I just don't feel like I saw anyone. Well, Garcia would say he's clinical. He had a hat-trick tonight.
Yeah, and that's the thing. outside of Garcia in the front, I mean, we don't really have anyone. Through the years, we had the Dwight York and the Stern John and even Kenwin Jones. But after Kenwin Jones left the national team, we haven't had a real clinical or at least out and out really good striker. And many may say Garcia is probably supposed to be that guy, but I don't know. I still prefer him to play on the wing, but I know he is. He struggles a lot with injuries, and so he came off it seems as though he probably has a hamstring injury, so I don't know what is going to be the issue with him there, but yeah. I really don't have many positives to take, if I'm being totally honest. For us, I don't really see a way of us qualifying now. I mean, we probably have to beat Jamaica at home, beat Curacao away. Maybe we can beat Bermuda home and away, but we'd have to win 4 games and then hope that results go our way. Yes. So I think that's a huge ask, and if I'm being totally honest, I'm not too optimistic about that.
Yes, I think the best chance here for Trinidad now is basically the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to me, it was definitely always the playoffs. I don't think you're ever going to qualify automatically. I mean, I personally didn't think that. I don't know if there are any delusional Trinidad fans who probably thought otherwise, but the playoffs definitely was our best chance of qualifying. So now, what we have to do is beat Bermuda home and away, and then we need to beat Curacao away as well, and then hope that results in the other CONCACAF groups allow us to get a second place finish, one of the better second place finishers. So,
all right. Yes, so there we have it, Xavier. We'll catch up because tonight is a busy night out there tonight. Yeah, so we'll talk.
For sure.
All right. For sure. So people, yes, there's a lot that took place in that game tonight. The Jamaican Reggae Boyz, however, chalked one up, walked away with 3 points against a Trinidad team who some would say was a tough opponent. Some would say this Trinidad team, they did fought hard tonight. Unfortunately, they weren't able to chart this one up tonight. They just wasn't able to pull it off. And Jamaica is now sitting on top of this group. This is the first time the Jamaican national team has this is the first time this Jamaican team has basically jumped out this early in the group stage of a World Cup qualification. Let me take another call here from Patrick. He has been calling. Patrick, go ahead, boss.
Hey, Wagwan. You remember yesterday when I called you on my way driving up the street?
Yeah.
And what did I tell you about the game?
That Trinidad would get dumped up.
I told you they was going to get 2-0. I said it's going to be 2-0. I said I don't see why we're worried about Trinidad because, I mean, Trinidad defense is not the best. And, people can go on about they scored 3 goals, but it's an offside goal. I mean, that, I didn't mention at no time at all. So I'd never see Trinidad come to Jamaica and beat us. I just can't see it.
So what would you say to the people who said that VAR basically saved Jamaica tonight?
No, but it's clear. That's a part of the game. When I watch the English Premier League or the Spanish League, that's a part of the football now. Mm-hmm. So if you're offside, you're offside. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't talk about offside goal because, if you're offside, you're offside. And it's clear offside. All 3 goals are clear offside. The last one, he was actually standing in the offside position.
One second, Paul. I have to change this mic card because it's giving me some kind of feedback.
Oh, that's my editor. Yeah. Sure.
This very quickly here, and we should be set. Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, VAR is a part of football now. We all know that, and everyone know that it's a part of it. So we cannot count offside goal because it's going to be disallowed.
Yeah.
As I was telling you yesterday, after analyzing and looking at Trinidad team and stuff like that, well, Molina was actually out, which is one of their better baller in the midfield. So he was actually out because I think it's two of their starters have been carded out
Yeah.
because of yellow card. So we have to mindful of that too in our next World Cup game away.
Yeah, Jamaica won't
Because
have
if we get
Isaac
three,
Hayden next game.
yeah, if we get three, well, I think he's on what, two now, I think. So you have to be careful because if you get another one, I think he's gonna be called out. For that would be our home game, so we have to mindful of that. So I mean, Trinidad, Jamaica, we're not gonna be a ball possession team.
Yeah.
It would have loved to see that. We don't have the midfield. The guys in the midfield to do that, so we're not gonna be a ball position. We have to play in transition, and that's what we do all the time. And playing moments. It's like in moments when we score, brilliant. The moments are brilliant from somebody, and that's how we have to play until we get to the World Cup. I mean, hopefully by the time we qualify for the World Cup, and so we have some better ball anglers that will actually come in and help the team to more play a balanced game in terms of the midfield. But all in all, it's not a good game. Don't get me wrong. The field is so heavy in Kingston. I don't know if it's they put too much water on it or if it was been raining. A couple of times you can see like a part of the surface actually come up whenever time the players.
Yeah, the surface wasn't all that great.
It's not good. The surface is not good, and it tells on most of like the overseas players and stuff like that. Don't use that kind of surface because it's pretty heavy. So it's a tough field to play on. Jamaica, the stadium is a tough field to play on. I don't know what they're going to do to correct it. I think you have a better surface at the Sabina Park. It's not that heavy, and it's a better surface. I think it's because they play cricket there and so on. But they have to do something about the national stadium. But that's all I have to say, That's all I have to say. We'll just go and listen on and so on.
Yeah, I thought that the surface at the stadium, surface looks good when the game starts,
good.
but it doesn't play well.
No, I'm trying to figure because I think after they finished warm up, there was actually water in it. So they have the sprinkler on it. So I think they actually over watering it because it's really heavy. I don't know who in charge of it in terms of preparing the field and stuff, but they haven't done a good job. It reminds me the game between we and Canada. When it actually washed out, and then we have to play the early morning. That's how the field looks to me. It's not a good service at all. It's not a good service. But you know what? I'm just happy. We got that 3 points. That's the most important thing. I will move on, and we look forward to the next windows. Hopefully, we can get some reinforcement.
Was there anything that concerned you in the game tonight, though, for Jamaica?
Yeah, because our midfield is open. That is my main concern. I mean, Trinidad make like 2 or 3 passes and they will end up inside our box. That's my concern.
Yeah,
the midfield is so open.
I saw that.
And I'm frustrated seeing it, but I'm like, what, it is what it is. For now, hopefully we can get some, somebody in the midfield to help. But it's so open. The midfield is so open. And I think the changes come at the right time because if
I think the changes were perfect because it needed the team needed some life. The team
needed some life because the players are getting so tired and all that. So with Shamar come on and Dixon and and all these guys, you can see the tempo picked up back again, and so on. So it really needed it. Who's to ever call the coach to make a coach? Tell the coach to make a change or he decided to do it. I think the changes come in the right time. Yeah. It was in the right time.
Big up yourself, Brendan.
We're just happy for the 3 points and we move on. World Cup qualifiers is all about sometimes it's not all about who play the pretty football and who have how much ball possession and all that. Is the team that's with the most points is going to the World Cup. So sometimes we have to win, messy like this. To get the points, we just want to know we qualify to the World Cup, and that's it. We're not going to be a ball position side. I seen that. We're not going to be that.
Yes,
we're not going to be that.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I put my mind to my condition. If we have to play in the transition, then we play in the transition. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but we cannot continue like that, though. We cannot.
No, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Believe me.
It's not a good look.
It's not a good look, but the only thing is because, we need to go to the World Cup and stuff, but it's not a good look. We haven't played good. Don't get me wrong. We haven't played nothing. I mean, the goal we score, you can see, where it come by.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. It was.
Billy Cadamarti, he made that out of nothing because the two Trinidadian defender decided, you go and take the ball, no, you take it. And by the time they realized it came between both of them, and he kicked it in the goal.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other one, you can see from a mistake from the defender, hit the ball back, and he realized Russell was in an offside position, and he tapped it up
Yeah. So,
because it come up.
Paul, we're going to take some more calls here, Patrick, so we'll catch up,
Yeah,
all right?
man. Bless
All
up
right.
yourself, man.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Brian Jane, for the super chat. Let me just read some comments. How easy Trinidad get into our defensive third is concerning, says Reggae Boyz. I felt that was a concern for me as well. Jamaica look very, we look like it just wide open. Trinidad just walk into the back line. I think in the 20th minute, Trinidad starting to get a little bit into the game. They did score first. Unfortunately, VAR was their worst nightmare tonight for the Trinidad team. VAR had to save us, says something. It should be that close. We didn't play well, says Reggae Boyz. I also felt that Jamaica, it's something that we also have to look at is when a Leon Bailey and a Demarai Gray comes back, should these guys walk back into the team? I'm not sure. Fans want nothing less than 12 love, says Brain Drain. JT, the man them play good. The game was very good. The game was okay, Las Blancos. I think Jamaica could have played better. I think that defensively, we made a lot of errors. Damian Lowe, he wasn't as solid tonight. Richard King had a few mistakes as well. And, outside of that goal by John Russell, I think he was a bit off his game tonight. Cygnus Media said we did play with some more than one midfield today. I only remember seeing Hayden. Yes, that is a good conversation. Really cold, dead. Let me see another. Curacao takes the second spot because, hold on, guys. I will take some more calls very soon. Just give me a second. Let me just go over the game before we take some more calls. I promise you we're going to open the phone lines. But people, we need to get the likes on the thing. We only have 120 likes and we have 300 and something people on the show. I don't know what's happening with the like button. It's like people are afraid to hit the like button when they join the show. Trinidad can qualify if Jamaica wins both games against Curacao. That's true. Trinidad the best bet for Trinidad now is basically a playoff spot. But there's a lot of concerns still with this Jamaican midfield. I still think that Casey Palmer, he started the game well. Ronaldo Cephas had an engine in the first half. Tonight I also learned something why Ronaldo Cephas doesn't run back as much. Why Ronaldo Cephas doesn't run back as much is he gives so much energy when he goes forward. But when it's time for him to basically trap back, he's so tired that he's not really able to trap back. That's something that I've recognized tonight in the Jamaica team and Ronaldo Cephas. Yes, we'll open the phone lines again. Feel free to call in. I'll just open the phone lines again, so feel free to call in. 3, 5, and all them score. Trinidad man them don't run. Lowe was lucky. He made a foolish play, and luckily VAR saved us. As I said, I thought Damian Lowe and Richard King, they weren't their best tonight. They did give an effort, but I think if they went up against a better team, I think Jamaica might have struggled a bit more tonight. JT, Hayden will miss the next match. Yes, we will miss the next match. Let me see. We can take this call here. Go ahead, caller. Jamaica was able to chalk up the points tonight. Go ahead. Jamaica was able to get the points tonight.
Yeah, man, the pull the card out of the deck, man. Me again.
Yeah.
Well, the midfield was a bit of a concern. Not a bit of a concern. It was a concern because the ball went a flow through too quick, and they were reaching our box at a very aggressive state. So we need to fix that. But separate and apart from that, Trinidad defense was very weak, very, very weak. A lot of errors. Mm-hmm. So we need to try to.
I think Tyrese Campbell run out of steam in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, that's a good analysis. And remember what I told you about Rio can't mark in Cephas. It was proven. If you realize, if you watch the game, a very few times he lose the ball around real.
Yeah, I think
So,
Ronaldo Cephas was just too much for
Yeah.
them in the first half.
Definitely. It's just unfortunate that he couldn't have gotten an assist or a goal, but we take the 3 points in good
Was there
faith,
any
and
concerns for you based on what you saw in that game? Because it wasn't a flawless game by the Jamaican Reggae
yeah,
Boys
the
tonight.
concern was the all right. You see, I felt like if Trinidad had scored the first goal, if the first goal was an onside goal, I think we would be in much of a we would definitely be on the back foot.
Yeah, I think we
honestly
would be in
speaking.
problem if Trinidad had gotten that
Yes,
first goal.
yes, I know we would have been in problem. So when I saw the offside, I'm like, okay then. I hope the boys them can use this, sleep mark that, and take this as a warning sign and step up the pace and try to get things done. And fortunately, they did. So kudos to the boys. A lot more to work on, but we take the positive going forth.
Yes, I agree. Because Jamaica needed the points. Now Jamaica is sitting good in this group. They're looking like they're almost a sure qualifier.
Well, I don't really want to sing no song, but we're low near the top of the hill, We're low near the top of the hill. So, Curacao, we need to box them down and just go and humble ourselves after and get it right and prep ourselves for the World Cup,
Yeah. So who was the standout player for you tonight?
To be honest, overall,
Yeah, who was
overall body of work
Yeah,
or
the-
moments.
overall body of work? Who was the standout player for you tonight?
A lot of people won't agree with me, but I would have to give it to Cephas.
We'll give it to Cephas.
He work great, him try, honestly.
And there was a lot of pressure on him going into this game.
Yes, and him, contrary to popular beliefs, him actually do good in the game, regardless what people want to say, right? But me analyze the game and give a full effort.
What about Isaac Hayden?
Hayden, bro. Typical Hayden for me. I think I could have got more out of Russell. Russell gave me a goal.
Yes.
So I'm
If he
comfortable.
didn't get, if Jonathan Russell didn't get a goal for Jamaica tonight, I think he would have come under a lot of scrutiny.
Of course, because that's when we're not used to Russell playing like that, bro. Honestly, Russell is always a person who can manage his area, hold up play, confident on the ball, look for passes. That wasn't him tonight. So the goal that he got, kudos to the Trinidadian defender. Thank you. Kudos to him. Russell was able to score from it,
Yeah.
And I like
Greg Lee. How about Greg
on.
Lee? A lot of people were not happy with Greg Lee's game tonight.
That's the roster, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't looking like himself. But I think that I don't know. I would have to really go and revisit the clips. But he didn't really give much of a performance, like his usual self. The number 7. I wish the number 7 could have played the way he played in Bermuda. The number 7 didn't really give me anything.
Okay. But the midfield is still a concern. It's
Yeah,
still
it was
a concern.
too open in the second half. Too open because Trinidadians were getting the ball through and reaching to our box very, very fast. And they had attackers on edges of the box, if you notice, multiple times. So we need to fix that. But big up in a sports blame.
All right, we
What
talk
you
here.
think?
Okay.
What you think?
Yes, I'm gonna give you my analysis, and you can listen. And we probably later we grab you back on with more people on the call. All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So people, yes, Greg Lee had a decent game, but there were some concerns there from Greg Lee tonight. I still see some holes in his game. Maybe when Amari Bell comes back in, I expect him to challenge Greg Lee for that position. Let me read some comments. The worst player tonight was Campbell. I think Campbell struggled in this game. I think he struggled. He didn't have the fitness in that first half in Tyrese Campbell. He was winded, but this is a player that just got to Jamaica and he's learning to play at this altitude, at this temperature, the humidity. I don't think he adapted very well in this game. He was winded. Even when he had that cutback in the box, he wasn't able to get off a shot that was strong enough. And I think he looked a bit flaccid in the game there. We can't play Russell and Palmer together. One of them has to bench, says Clive Smith. Shamar Haas says Dixon changed the game, you know. Yes, I think that substitution was spot on, bringing on Akaim Dixon at the perfect time in the game. Here, Uptown says Cephas played well. We boot them and them play good tonight. Bailey are the standout player for me, says Jacquees Black. Garcia says Shamar Hall. Reggae Boyz vlogger says, I think Campbell ran out of steam after working. Yes, I saw that in the first half. He was winded, but that's why I think that the substitutions tonight was spot on. And if you can remember, that's something that I've basically questioned the coach about, even in his press conference, about his game management, whether or not he managed games very well. But I think tonight he was able to manage this game much better. The substitutions came on at the right time for Jamaica. I think Campbell run out of steam. King sliding in the box frustrated me, says Vibing. We need midfielders. I thought we used Cephas side too much. Exactly. I think Cephas did some things correctly tonight, though. He was able to cross the ball inside the box when he had the opportunity. I think he listened to the fans very much this time around. Let me see here. Coach is doing good. I saw some improvement from the coaching staff. But as I said, I can show you the text message. I reached out to Rudolph Speed last night, and I said, Rudolph Speed, I hear that Shamar Nicholson might start the game. And I said, this might be madness. This is pure madness. I said, Rudolph Speed, your Cavaliers team won the Caribbean Cup with young players. There's no way we go back to a Shamar Nicholson just because the youngster didn't score out of his goals the first game. And that's all. I don't like to put my hand in Jamaica football when it comes on to team selection and all of that. But I felt that last night I said, Rudolph Speed, you guys will go to hell if Shamar Nicholson starts this game tonight. And so said, so done. That youngster scored. Go ahead, Carla.
JT, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good, good. So let me put some perspective in the this conversation, right? Mm-hmm. We should be proud of this team and the two games that we played so far. We have to understand this is a brand new team, wrong or right?
Yes, kinda. Not totally, but kinda.
In my eyes, they are, right? Mm-hmm. I don't even in the Unity Cup, we didn't have this team per se. We had probably 2 or 3 players, right? Mm-hmm. And the dominance for this new team to show for these 2 games is the job well done. We always know that the midfielders are Achilles' heel. The coach have to fix that. That's nothing new. We always know that, right? Mm-hmm. You said that Greg Lee did an okay job, bro. That man did an excellent job.
Well, some people don't agree with you. A lot of people think that Greg Lee was garbage tonight.
Okay, so where was majority of the ball was playing on which side of the field? For Jamaica, the offensive side, right? For which is Cephas' side, wrong or right?
What do you mean, defensively or in attack?
So, I'm talking about attacking. When for the first at least 20 to 30 minutes, we keep feeding Cephas the ball. Mm-hmm, the ball was on that side of the field, right? Yeah. Okay. So Cephas, because he was so the attacking minded, right? He wasn't getting back majority of the time. Who you think was covering for him?
Greg Lee.
Exactly. He was playing 2-man role. I don't understand what y'all watching. That boy was solid. Man of the match in my eyes. He broke up plays, and because Cephas was so far apart from him, he had to read the game where he had to intercept balls. He's always there battling in the air. The kid was playing today. He was on point. Right? He even had an opportunity to score goals. It just was unfortunate. So I don't know what else do y'all want from him. He's not this offensive power, but on the defense, he's solid. You always going to get a solid performance from him. So I don't know.
Yes, I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people really agree with that. A lot of people think that Greg Lee didn't have a good showing tonight. A lot of people. I don't know what else he could have done. I think he did a job defensively.
But and that's what I'm saying, and I empower the everybody to watch this game again to see the work, the shift that he put in. He put in a solid shift, and for me, it's like a 7 or a 6.5. Today, I think he did that. He put in at least an 8. I grade him as. He did a good job. He put in a solid shift today, right? I just think this team that we have now, and now when we bring in our so-called regular starters or the ones that the team that's been there before, now you see the quality, right? As in, if a Tariq get off when it's time for him to sub, you can bring in a Bailey, or vice versa on the other side of Cephas for what's his name, Gray. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we always wanted, the competition, right? So we have the competition for the wings. Now we need to do something about the midfield. This is what the coach needs to fix. Let the kid, the Anderson kid, he played a solid, 15 minutes he came in. He dominated the game when it comes to speed the game up, slow the game down. He did okay, right? For me, this kid has the potential. Sometimes he get a little carried away, but he has the potential to at least put in a 30 minutes, 40 minute shift for us, right?
Who does?
Anderson. He came in the last 15 minutes.
Yes. I think he came in and he controlled the game. He was composed on the ball and he looked pretty solid.
Correct. And you have to the last 15 minutes is like men playing against boys. Jamaica just was toying with Trinidad. It's no match. Jamaica is no match for this group right here. We shouldn't lose a game, right? Based on the team that we have. And as I said to these guys yesterday, this is a B team, to be honest, because iron sharpen iron. We still haven't had the A team in to now fight against the B team. This is when you bring out the quality in everybody. So Jamaica, for me, is scary because we don't even have half the A team in camp. Imagine when everybody get there. Oh man, if the trainer know what he's doing, this is when you bring out the greatest in your players. You make them fight. You want to see that because everybody want to play in the World Cup.
Yeah. I agree. But the midfield, when you look around the diaspora, I don't know who Jamaica is gonna bring in. Maybe a Louis Baker, but I don't know. Something has to happen with the midfield. But for now, Jamaica has to accept that we got 6 points from this window. I think that's the hard part, getting 6 points from this window, because it could have, if Trinidad was a bit more clinical, it would have been a bit worse tonight for us.
Yeah, that's true. It could have been a lot worse for us tonight. But I mean, I have to look at what's in front of me and how the game went, right? Not Holgate, but King and Lowe, they didn't work together as well today. But as I said, for us to still dominate the game based on this team just gelling, they haven't even really gelled us yet, right? This is I have to look at the positive, the potential of this team, and as I said, we don't even have everyone. So the potential.
I think part of the problem,
though,
Carla, I think part of the problem is gonna be how the coach insert a Leon Bailey and Demari Gray back into this team, because that's the same thing. We saw positives in the Unity Cup, and when those two players came back, the coach just threw them back in the team, and we had a total different team again.
But this time around, JT, the coach cannot do that. This time around, you see that the youths, the new blood, you see that these kids are hungry. They're willing to eat anybody food any day, any given second, right? So when you have a team like at different countries that's doing well, right? You bring them in an environment, the best of the best, and now you put them in there. All the young lions go against the older heads, and you let them fight. This is what competition look like, and hopefully it'll be a healthy competition. But sometimes it may go haywire, and that's okay because you're fighting for that starting position. And this is what I want for my country. This is what I want for my team. And it's so far, it's looking like we're going to get it. It was forced in a sense where the coach was being stubborn, but call it what you want. It happened organically, and when it happened, you see right now it's flourishing. We're benefiting from it.
Yes,
right?
and I think it was also a team effort because at the end of the day, a coach would rather work on his problems from a winning position. At least you got the points and you could go back to the drawing board and look at what your weaknesses are instead of losing the game and trying to fix what wasn't working.
JT, you said it. He said you hit the nail on the head. Winning position, because now when you have the guys looking in from the outside, your ass is coming into a winning camp. So you can't be dragging your butt around here. You can't do that. You're coming in with your head high, your chest out. You're coming in a winning mentality. Because if you're not coming in with that swagger, you're not. We don't need you here. I don't care who you are, Leon Bailey, whoever the hell you are. It doesn't matter. But if you're not coming in and pushing above your weight, you don't need to be here, because that's where we are right now. We're some winners.
Yeah,
so you hit the nail on the head, brother.
Yes, yes. All right. Determined we take a few more calls, all right?
All right, no problem.
All right, thank you. Yeah, there you have it, people. Some concerns by some fans. They still think that Jamaica showed some weakness in certain areas, and that's something that the coach needs to work on. However, we got the points tonight. That's the most important thing, when you got the points, because if we didn't get the points tonight, it would be a lot tougher for Jamaica going in from here. No, Trinidad has to go back to the drawing board. How does Trinidad recover from this? I don't know. No, they have to look at the playoff position, basically. Whisper need to be included, Cameron Archer. I'm not sure that you're bringing a Dujon Whisper right now into the team. I'm not sure you're bringing a Dujon Whisper, but I think Dujon Whisper can help this team, though. I think Dujon Whisper can help the team. And I don't want to hear people saying Kaim Dixon can't go a World Cup with the team. I don't want to hear that. People, every time Kaim Dixon goes out there for Jamaica, we see the energy that he brings. We see the live wire on the field, because when he came on, the team was fading. Things could have went haywire. Trinidad started that second half very strong. Well, I think Ian Frey was in camp. Somebody told me that, Shamar Hall, somebody told me that Ian Frey did join up with the team. However, maybe tonight was, I don't know where you would have put on Ian Frey tonight. He hasn't really played for Jamaica. I think the Bermuda game would have been a nice game for Ian Frey to basically have a say. People, the phone lines are open, so feel free to call in and have your say. I noticed when Jamaica scored first, they literally stopped playing. Well, all right, we could have been a little bit more clinical there, said we could have been a little bit more clinical there, says Anita Bell. We had some callers that was calling in. Let me see if I can find them back. Let me see if I could find back some of these people who were calling in. Yes, so I think that Jamaica do need to be a bit more clinical. I do agree with that. I think that we missed the trick we missed the trick a few times. But my concern is mostly that midfield. My concern is the midfield. My concern is the midfield. I think that the midfield was just a little bit too open tonight. Trinidad just they open up the team a little bit too easy for my liking. Dixon always create opportunities. His game is more than scoring here, says Travon. Dixon looks like a boss out there. He can be attacking midfielder. Good touches and control. Yes, we saw the energy that he injected into the team. You are dreaming, says Reggae Boyz vlogger. These players won't get better. It was only Trinidad. So, Reggae Boyz vlogger, what you want with it now? Just tell us what you want us to do. Reggae Boy vlogger, what do you want us to do? You see me I say? Ignore the fact that doubles get doubles. Oh my God, I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna do that. I know Wayne is trying to call in right now. I think Wayne wants to get his glory, basically. So let me hear what Wayne has to say, because he thought that Jamaica would have won this one easily. Even though I don't think the game was an easy one. But he thought that Jamaica would have won this game easily. Wayne, Jamaica did pull it off, as you said.
Yes, blessed evening, JT, to you and the Jamaican fan base, and a good, I say good cheers to the Trinidadians who are listening. It's fortunate, I have to say, that Jamaica won this match as I had predicted. The Trinidadian and Dwight York, they were just all talk, but no bark.
They say all talk and no bark.
As I saw before, as I
No,
told you.
1 second, Wayne. Bro, Tomo, you're saying you can't wait for Andre Blake to come back in the team. I think the goalkeeper, outside of one mistake that he had with Richard King, I like how the goalkeeper came off his line for set pieces and corners, because that's something that we have a problem with Andre Blake with. Go ahead, Wayne.
Yes, JT. As I was saying before, the Trinidadian, they had everything against them in terms of yesterday I was explaining that the last time we met, we beat them several times consecutively, and with a hungry Jamaican team, while we have a few young and new players, and with the 12 men inside the national stadium, I knew that Trinidad didn't stand a chance today. I got to one goal less than I did predict, but nonetheless it was a good showing by the Jamaican.
So you were happy with everything you saw tonight?
Yes, I was quite happy, especially with the result. However, I thought we missed one opportunity. Jamaica missed one opportunity, or should I say Coach McLaren missed one opportunity, and that was to look at another replacement for Isaac Aiden, who I believe will not be available for the next match.
But I think he's going to work with a Joshawn Anglin. I think we might see a Joshawn Anglin come in for that position.
Yes, but he didn't get a chance to see Anglin pretty much tonight. So I thought he could have put him on a little bit, give him a little more time. However, nonetheless, not even Anglin alone, I believe in Bermuda match, he could have replaced Isaac Aiden again with even Tamar Lambert, because the coach haven't seen Lambert, not Tamar. What Lambert is?
Kevon
Lambert, wonderful. The coach haven't seen Kevon Lambert before, and going into Curacao match, not having a standout replacement for Isaac Aiden, I believe it's a little worry. Not much, because I said Curacao can't even stand up to Trinidad. I told you got that before, that after Jamaica, then it was Trinidad, and then Curacao sits third. And if you saw it, Bermuda almost relegated them to last place this evening with the results. So I'm not bothered by Curacao per se, but I just want Jamaica to have a complete team, and a complete team without that defensive mid. We know it's quite slacking for Jamaica. But I must say, coming in the October window, I'm expecting to see several changes, several new faces, because I know some of our key players will be back. Some French players who might never get a chance or never heard of, they might pick up steam and pick up some form in between now and October window, and they will be given a chance. So it will be definitely a rat race for that place in the World Cup squad, because Jamaica is bound, or we are en route to the World Cup as we speak, and every player, listen to me, JT, every player, including those you haven't seen before, they want a place in the World Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So what happens now when a player like Mason Greenwood decides to join up? And this is my problem now that we're gonna run into at some point. Let's exclude Mason Greenwood. I don't think the coach should let go of some of these youngsters for some of these guys from England who want to come into the team after Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. That's gonna be a problem, guys. That's gonna be a problem.
it might be a fun problem, JT, but
No,
it
but I
won't be a
don't think it's fair, though. I don't think it's
it
fair
won't be
to
a
some of the
coach.
players who.
Football is not fair, JT. Leon Bailey brought Aston Villa to the Champions League, and now he's at Roma. Football is not a fair sport, JT. What happened is that Jamaica, unbound to the World Cup, we need sponsors. If you are following Jamaican media, you will see that it will take a certain amount of US dollar to take the team to the World Cup, not during the World Cup, just for the qualifiers. That JFF is still worried about finding as we speak. So bringing in these players is not that I am not saying I'm in favor. I'm just telling you the facts. So most time when I talk, I tell you the facts. If you ask if I believe it's fair or so, I will tell you my views. But I'm just telling you what exists and how you have to look at it as a coach's point of view, a JFF point of view, a player's point of view. JFF needs sponsors, and big players bring sponsors, JT. The
Yeah,
biggest of
but
players,
do
the
you pull
biggest
up
player
do you
you
pull
will
up the
get.
whole team? Do you pull up the whole team when a
No,
lot of
they
these
can't.
guys come, like let's say a Louis Baker and all of these guys want to join the team? Do you pull up the whole team to bring in all
No,
these
they
players?
can't. No, they can't pull up the whole team, JT. But what they have to do, they have to try and cap some of these players, because trust me, one or two of these Jamaican ballers playing in the championship will be in the Premier League next season. So we have to, especially younger they be, we have to try and cap a few of them, even just for cap's sake, because the next 2-3 years they can be the next world-class players. So that's the thing. Jamaica cannot miss any opportunity, and anywhere you take it, Jamaica is going to have about 5 ballers who is going to be the fan favorite, who is not going to make it to the World Cup. And at this stage, we're not talking about the World Cup. We're talking about the next month playing the World Cup qualifying. We have to beat Curacao to stamp our class, to show our dominant, to sit 12 points unbothered atop of the table, and then we can rest assured that Jamaica is bound for the World Cup. But now, as we speak, we look pretty well set. However, I wouldn't get over.
Do you think we can? I think we can qualify with these players, though.
If you know Jamaica, the pro local Jamaican fans, they will say you can pick up any local team and qualify for the World Cup, given the given.
No, but
group.
what says you? You don't think Jamaica can qualify with this team?
Yes, I certainly did, and I wanted this opportunity for a very long time, and I got it in Unity Cup for us to use the players that we have at our disposal, whether you consider them the star players or the big players, and see what they can do. And I know that we have the quality that we can trouble many teams. Look at Kaim Dixon tonight. He's playing in League 2. And you see where he changed the entire complex of the second half. Bear in mind, he didn't do too much. He just have few excellent touches, few little tricks and here and there, and it resulted in a goal, and the national stadium erupted, and the fans love that, JT. We need ballers like Kaim Dixon, who is going to
So
take
that's
that.
why I said to you, that's why I'm saying to you, what happened when all those guys want to join up with the team now? Do you get rid of a Kaim Dixon and some
And
of
I'm
these
saying,
youngsters who have put in the work to get Jamaica
JT,
qualified?
Kaim Dixon will, JT, it's simple. Kaim Dixon will have to prove his worth. He's
But
in
so
League
you
Two.
don't
He's a,
think Kaim Dixon has proven his worth in the national team yet?
Yes, but I'm saying, telling you, it's a dynamic thing, JT. It's not static. No player can be comfortable. You can go to your club for a 2-3 months. You go to your club a 1 month, and you're on the bench for the entire month. You might be out of the team, JT. That's what I'm explaining to you. If you should, if you that
All right,
that
wait,
is
hold
that.
on, wait. Get on. I'm gonna put you on another side of the call. Hang up on this one. Hang up on that one, Wayne. Let me just get these guys on. Yeah, go ahead, T God. Go ahead, T God. Carla, go ahead, Chucking Boss, go ahead.
Blessed good night, JT.
Yes.
To the rest of the panel. I thought today was a solid game by the Jamaica team. My man of the match was Dexter. You know, Greg Lee played a good game. Yes, some people knock him, but I feel like Greg Lee's a better wing back than Omar Rebel. He give that rugged that you need in CONCACAF. It's not about a pretty style runner right left back in CONCACAF. I feel like Greg will bring that today, you know, and for the most part, he was definitely defended by himself at left back, you know. Cephas was there, he wasn't chucking back that much, you know, and we have to give him credit for that, you know. He stood out, you know, and with a little bit of improvement with our backline, we are in a good
What
state
about the
going
midfield?
forward.
What about the midfield?
Yeah, the midfield, if you notice, the coach, we give the coach credit, the coaching staff credit for make the adjustment. Take off Casey Palmer because he wasn't doing no tackle whatsoever in the Midlife Park. He was just walking as there like a fat lady in the Midlife Park. We don't need that. You know, put John back to his natural position. And there you go. John reward us with a goal. You know, and that's what you want from the coaching staff. When the team is trying their very best out there, the coaching staff has to play their part. And I felt that the changes was spot on today. You have Kerry Anderson come on the right time, come play his part in the game. And kudos to the young man. I text him the other day and say, hey, stop foul the man them. Stop foul the man them and focus on the football. See? And then you will be a better footballer. And he come on and Dixon come on, match the tempo of the game. And kudos to Dixon, solid young man. We have a young team and we have experience
What I want
in
to
the
ask you,
team.
Chucking Boss, what happens now when all these guys want to come in the team when Jamaica qualifies for the World Cup?
That's when we're going to know that McLaren is a good coach or McLaren is a bad, horrible coach, right? Your young players prove you over and over. Say, hey, coach, listen, we are here to play, right? And the players do not play players out of position. So when these guys come back, like the Pinnock who doesn't tackle, right? Let's see if you're just gonna hand him a cap and say, hey, go on, start. Let's see if you're gonna hand Bailey a starting position or you're gonna hand Demari Gray a starting position in the team and disrupt the flow of the team. Hey, listen, one of those guys start, but at the end of the day, it's up to the number 10 position, and if they're not good enough to play there, they do not start in the team.
JT.
Yeah, hearing you.
Yeah, the last caller said something, and I want to challenge him on that. Not this caller before that. He said that the coach made Wayne. Okay, he said that the coach made solid as far as subs. And he read the game well. True, But for me, he had one questionable subs, and that right there for me is like we're sort of going diverting and going backwards, right? I think he brought on McCullough when Lambert was supposed to be the player that's supposed to come on the field,
Okay,
right?
that's something to
Because
be studied.
yeah,
Because you want to get Lambert some playing time if you're gonna pick him. Because we know that Isaac Hayden won't be a part of the next team.
correct. But not only that, but there's levels to it. You know, for me, Lambert is more experienced than McCullough.
One correction,
No,
caller.
not
Not
Makala.
McCullough.
No, it
Anglin.
was Makala. It was
Anglin,
Anglin.
Anglin, sorry, yes. So that was the questionable sub for me, that the coach made today.
And I felt like Anglin come on and did himself very proud. He didn't make any mistake when he came on the Michail the Park. He came on and blaming right in with the team.
Did he even touch the ball? I didn't even see. Did he touch the ball?
And that's the thing when a midfielder come on and he don't make mistake. So even if he touch the ball, he just knock and move again. And I felt like he did that when he came on. Him and Kerry Anderson. So they nullified Trinidad out of the game completely in the middle of the park. They take over.
Anderson did a good job coming on, help compose the midfield, and I think
Thank
he
you,
did
Carla.
justice.
Yeah, Anderson played a boss role today. He slowed the game up, sped the game down. Yeah, that boy played well for the 20 minutes.
Yeah, I thought he played well as well. I thought he came on right when Jamaica needed a composed player. A lot of players will be left out of the squad if we qualify. It's harsh reality, but necessary. We should make impact in the World Cup. No, but so what are you gonna do with? What are we gonna do with these young players now? They qualify the team and you just dash them away?
No, absolutely not. That's why the coaching staff who are getting properly paid, that's why that's how you're gonna judge them. If they're thinking the football going forward, if they are thinking, don't disrupt the good team you have going on. Bring in, you're obviously gonna bring in couple ballers, but you're not just gonna throw them in the starting 11 as if you're a crazy madman coach. You can't do that.
One question, guys.
I can ask one question. I can ask one question. Hold on.
I want to ask a question just fast.
Hold on. Let me ask a fast question because we're not talking about Marla coming in and not disrupting this team. Say we have the starting side, same way. Who started the same side that started Bermuda start team. So we have those 11 men. There were some that were called and wasn't used. I say we take out some of those sub that weren't used and put in the rest of players, put in the Damire Gray and the Leon Bailey and stuff like that. You still not disrupt the side. Your bench just get a little bit stronger.
That's not what we're talking about, Tiga. We're talking about like the Lewis Bakers and those guys. What do you do now? Throw away Kyle Dixon?
Well, you see, those are hypothetical talking because I don't know if those those players have documents and all of them things, So when them have documents and them and they are called up, then we can have that discussion. I mean, a hypothetical calling because we see one player have documents and him say, "Yo, I'm ready for commit, So let's work with the players them we actually a play.
All right, one question. The question I was asking.
Go ahead.
A question. Can this Jamaican team take us to the second round? Just a second, JP.
Okay,
take us to the second round of the World Cup.
No.
Oh my God! You can't even say, guys. What in this world would you say no? You guys are think like it's name play football.
I know why I said no.
Name doesn't play football, guys. It's chemistry play football,
Well, brother. The reason why I said no, if Jamaica do qualify, we don't know what group them going to get.
That's true. So
you don't know. We don't know if we're going to get a group like this, like what we're playing now.
Jamaica don't look good, brother.
Exactly. We midfield still shaky.
98. Go back and look back for 98. That means if me should have been compare, because 98 and with this squad where we have, trust me, I tell us we not play no form of football,
But
brother.
hold on. But
under
tonight,
98
but
now.
hold
This
on.
is not
Tonight, hold on.
98.
Tonight,
This
is
is
it
not
tonight?
98.
Hold on.
Well,
Is it
listen.
tonight? Hold on. Is it tonight? Mr. them box, Mr. them bunks, couple ball. They never do it for long, but Mr. them do it 2 times. You understand? From
When
defense
Dixon come on,
midfield go forward.
when Dixon come on,
When
all
Dixon come
form
on,
of
yeah.
football
When
we
Dixon
play
come on
when
and
the
before
youth
Dixon come on. Before Dixon come on.
change the whole entire thing, brother. The man
No,
ain't not
Dixon
playing
does come on
nothing.
and energize. Dixon
Yo,
never change it. Dixon does energize it. Him energize it. Him never change it. Because some of the players them needed to come on. Come on.
Hear me now? Jamaica not play no form of football, and that me I tell you.
You understand that?
me
And
know.
I agree with you.
Schaefer, look at Schaefer team with
Brother, nobody come back with that now.
Carla,
Carla, nobody come back with that right
now.
now.
Go back and watch some tape.
Carla, nobody come back with that right now.
And look on the type
Well,
of football they play.
Carla, nobody come back with that now.
Carla,
Nobody
come
come
watch
back
the game
with
where
that.
you watch.
Nobody
Which
come
game
back
you
with that
watch?
now.
Well, listen,
Carla, which game you watching? Because we watch a game that you watching.
Him determined,
Which
make
game
him
you
talk.
watch, Carla?
Determined, make him talk. Hold on.
Brother, yo, listen what I say now. The type of football when we used to Jamaica play, seeing? And comparing to this type of, I don't know if the coach or who to be blamed, seeing? But right now, Jamaica not, because any good side where them play, right now kill them. Even Honduras, any one of them team they right now play Jamaica, kill Jamaica. Because Jamaica not play no form of football. They keep on no good. That's a one. That they use the way.
So Carla, where you want the
tonight.
team to Carla? Where you want with
Carla, the pretty footballer, they never carry going away, no?
Play last since night. And how much you gonna get?
But Carla,
Carla, the pretty
but
footballer,
Carla, you now look on the football. You see 98th team where you talk about them pass on the ball all day and can't score a goal. Daily but script to if score 1 goal, or daily but script to if score a 2 goal. So we know the type of football we attack. You see what cost Manchester, Man City right now? Them football they are burn out to keep the football over a period of time. Team has studied them and crank you up on the fast. Pick 1-2 and go before you know it, the ball in your back of your net. Right? So you are look for a pretty type of football. Trinidad play good enough, but where them get too. And you are talking about the chance that Trinidad them get. That's why you have good defender. And don't underestimate our defender. Them set the offside trap and they do working at the end of the day.
Because it was
So
three
give
outside.
the guy them credit,
Because it was
Carla.
3. Can you hear me? Him trucking, boss?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Well, man, wait till them pass that thing you're saying. And them all a good quality team. Saying, if you play them, I want to watch. I want to see what
Shocking boss, please.
You don't know why or not. Hey, they're not improve and
celebrate.
No, Wayne. You're not going to dictate the show tonight, Wayne. If you can't manage the show, just go get some rest, yeah? The people have to talk, brother. This is how we're running the show. I don't know celebration we're running over here.
Congratulations to my Jamaican boys.
We are talk.
Congratulations to my Jamaican boys. The respect, good game, love it, true love. That's what I say.
Yeah. It's not that for me, bro. We won, but there's things that the midfield was wide open again.
It's not convincing, brother.
It's not convincing.
Yes, you won.
I'm not gonna agree with
convincing.
everything that the caller say, but bro, it's when you look in around the 20th minute when Trinidad start to settle in the game, them start walking out with defense because I'm wondering, I say, who's closing down for us? Nobody's closing down in the midfield. There was nobody closing down. Tyrese Campbell, he run out of steam. We were just attacking on the CFA side. I have no problem with that because it was working. You work with what's working for you. You work with what's working. And I think the coach was very good with his substitutions as well. He was spot on time.
But JT, you guys have to be fair, you know. It's a competition, you know. It's not Jamaica alone. The things are boxing, like one man has beat up a man like that. Of course, they're going to have opportunity the way they have to go down there and have opportunity too. What you guys expect?
Yeah,
it's a one-sided game.
And wait, let me say this, Ghost One Son, because Wayne, I hope you not take it the wrong way. Wayne, you can defend your point because you're a regular caller on the show. And we don't want you to feel anyway. You're somebody has a
No,
respect.
JT man.
Yeah.
I don't feel. I don't feel
No,
no way.
because
You understand?
me respect my call of them, and you guys are always on the panel. So Wayne, if you don't agree with what somebody is saying, you push back. But we cannot dictate where the call of them are say. Everybody watch the ball game on a different television set. Some man watch it on them phone, some man listen it on radio, some man watch all them TV upside down. So you have to work with that. You see me? But the caller we are
JT,
talking about
remember-
98. I'm not sure we should be talking about 98 right now. This is 2025, caller. So I'm not really agree with you with the 98.
Yo, JT, the last time I call here, we had to talk about Robbie Earl. And you guys beat me down and talk about Robbie Earl play before Jamaica go a World Cup. And we go looking at the history now. You know when Robbie Earl played, when Jamaica qualified, and they play the little friendly matches, them to get ready. He played against I think it was not
Robbie Earl and Marcus Gale and Gale coming in after them qualify.
after they qualify, and when they beat me down and tell me about, oh, here no, them play. You know, if we know the facts before the talk, dog. So I see it happen to Mason Greenwood. We all qualify, and all of a sudden you can see them run come in with a little friendly. Then when we start playing some good friendly.
But them not for bring them in. Them not for bring them in. Cause right now them for build a chemistry. Them you see this a group what me want to see the good coach do. Saying is building chemistry with the build a team. Saying and right now none of that, brother. Formation, nothing at all. You can't identify in this.
But Carla, you serious, the Carla. What you want to see? Pretty football, Carla.
Brother, no pretty football. What you talk about pretty football?
Brother, you're right in a sense, you know. The only man
I think we lost the caller here. Let me just add him back.
The formation where they play since night. What kind of formation was it that was there? Which part you can say, all right, here we go on. From the back to the middle. Because the middle no exist.
The person we have something
up
playing at the background. The person we have something up playing at the background.
Carla, let me straighten out this video, Carla. Carla, you realize that this Jamaica team does not lose a World Cup qualifying match so far. You realize that?
Say it a little bit louder. Say it a little bit louder.
You get the memo?
Say it, and
you realize this Jamaica team right currently does not lose a World Cup qualifying match so far.
But we haven't been winning any. We haven't been winning.
Two lower ranking team, brother. So go on talk.
What are you talking about? Trinidad qualified for the World Cup already, brother. Trinidad is a World Cup team we have to against, you know. You can't, not because a team out there and a Caribbean team, we doesn't.
1 second, people, 1 second. Some people are called, so the show will get disrupted. So I have to fix this. All right, there we go. We should be able to fix it now.
Team Trinidad did have, or did when Latapi and Dwight York went up there, and then them couldn't even beat Jamaica them time, there, brother. So I don't know where you come from with Trinidad and Jamaica. Trinidad
but you're rude boy. What's the point? What's the point, Jamaica?
Football, brother. Oh, no. Hey,
Trinidad is a World Cup team. We got World Cup already, got beat England in a World Cup. Just remember, right? It doesn't matter if them Trinidad now play the type of ball right now, but Trinidad team tonight was looking good. Right? It's just that Jamaica pull away with the victory. But you not satisfied with that?
Jamaica not good. That's why
they look. Thank you very much, man. Carla, we are in the street. You live at Jamaica?
What's wrong with this caller? Who's this caller?
Yo,
Jamaica, ignorant bad man.
Jamaica, me there. What you talking about?
You know Jamaica, you go to the match today?
Eh?
Did you go to the match today?
I go look at him.
Okay, thank you very much. Carla, that's what we are talking about. You don't support the team.
Yeah, bro.
So can I provide a perspective?
Yes, go ahead, Xavier.
Around with you, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
no. You know not about football.
Carla, hold on. Go ahead, Xavier.
Yeah, I know you guys are talking about
whether Jamaica lost any games so far for the World Cup qualifier, right? I mean, to be fair, they played the two teams they expected to beat, right? I mean, Bermuda and Trinidad and Tobago. And as a Trinidad and Tobago fan, yes, we in the final wrong, but I can tell you for sure it's not convincing at all. I mean, this is the best we've been probably in a while, fine, but it is nothing to talk about. If we still in the top 100, we're not even ranked in the top 100 in world football right now. We're not even in
Carla, stick up in there. You are Trinidad. Last night you wasn't talking like that, you know.
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was another one.
It wasn't him, but the Trinidad supporter wasn't speaking like they were confident, right? And I'm sure if you guys did get a better result, you guys wouldn't speaking like this now, right? I can tell you that this Trinidad team is fairly good enough, right? They wasn't that bad tonight. It's just that Jamaica took their chances and they won the game, right?
Agree.
So big up to Jamaica.
Yes,
I
thank
agree.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
Jamaica was the dominant team there.
as I told JT earlier,
Yo, I want
it's
to
like
tell you
it's
something.
Brother, when somebody attack people, you just make the person finish. Continue, brother.
as I told JT earlier, right? I mean, yes, the football is a game of chances. Jamaica took theirs. We didn't, right? We didn't play bad per se, right? We made some schoolboy errors and we paid for it, right? And that's football. So fair enough, Jamaica won the game. We played decent. Same against Curacao. We played decent. We should have won the game against Curacao. In an ideal world, we probably maybe should have at least taken a point today, but it just didn't work out like that. But I'm still not. Same with you guys as Jamaican fans. I'm still not convinced with Trinidad at all. I feel as though we still have a lot to do, which is understandable. We still are work in progress, but we still have a lot to do. And even if we were to somehow make the World Cup, I mean, I'm still not convinced, if I'm being totally honest. The defense, the midfield, even the attack, we have good players, but we have decent players. Let me say that. We have decent players, but it's only so far those players can really take you.
Yeah, Carl, I don't think Trinidad has enough cutting-edge players. They don't have enough cutting-edge players. There's another caller who joined us, the new caller from Jamaica. Go ahead, my boss. Caller, the last caller that joined us. Go ahead.
Fisherman, good night.
Oh, go ahead, Fisherman.
Good night, man. Yeah, man, good night, Dan.
Fisherman, I thought you said that Bailey Kadamachi he didn't have the stuff.
Hold on, get him. Keep going, man. You say things, no?
God have mercy. So, come back to the scene. Anyway, yeah, man, congrats to the team. Congrats to the team. 2 games, 6 points. So we have we can't call it, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see we stopping. I don't see we stopping. Because you have people who are saying Bermuda was a fluke. The other side I got dump up Bermuda and give them and get too much goal difference. And how that game end up? Because the last time I did here 2-2. I don't know it was
3-2.
3-2. So they don't have no goal difference over we. At the end of the day, we're going to qualify for the World Cup. And as I was saying about the new player, the goal scorer, I said, give him some more time. Don't start showing down praises. Him come and him score tonight, and congrats to him. Him look good scoring. Otherwise, him score, him never do much anyway, but him score. And that no one. If you don't, no matter what you do, if you don't put the ball in at the back of the net, that is what a striker supposed to do.
But Fisherman, what we were saying to you was that he shows us that he has the attributes, he has the ability to create his own goals, and he did that tonight. That's why we were praising. That's why we were praising him, because we saw that eventually he's gonna score if he kept doing those things right.
And I said, I didn't remember. I didn't tell you that him not play and he shouldn't start. I tell you, said them should start, but the same team start him again. I didn't have I was only saying each player come in, and as them come, we start show down this. He's the best and he's the greatest. I say I don't think we should just run and just show down blessings so early. So him go and score. I'm happy because of that. I want him to do. That is what I want him to do. And this guy on the program who Every time I hear him bringing down the team, no matter what the team do, them are going to get beaten. They're not going nowhere. At the end of the day, big man, a 6 point we gone. And all the pretty football where you want to see Jamaica play, I tell you from a long time, Jamaica is not a team that keep possession of football. From ever since, we is not that type of team. And no matter what, all we want to do is qualify to the World Cup. And if I saw we go and play and qualify for the World Cup, kudos to the team. Because as me say, we don't have the type of players. We don't produce the type of players where you want to see. We have 3 midfielders. 2 of them cannot tackle. 2 of them cannot tackle to save them life. Casey Palmer, John Russell, they cannot tackle, them don't tackle. So you're not gonna see we keeping the foot. We're not gonna keep the football. Them not coming. First, John Russell not coming for the ball. Him not coming for it. Him not asking for the ball. Him not coming for it. So you're not gonna see we're not gonna dominate no football game in no midfield. We're gonna use the flank and get with goals from the flanks most of the time. And we have to just live with it. So each time the team play, this guy come and him talking about no matter where they take the team, them not gone away. They're not playing no football. Big man, if you can't get on board of the team, if Jamaica is not your team, go and go cheer for another team, no, man. Go cheer for your next team, man.
Fisherman, that caller is new now. This is his second time on the show.
You know what? Him is no man. The first me hear him, man. Him is not the first I hear him. Him always. Anytime Jamaica play a game.
Second time on the show, though.
Well, I hear him on different show. Each time when Jamaica play, always come and talk to Jamaica.
You never hear me on the show. I like you tell. You never hear me on the show. First time, second time I come on this, I'm gonna something, man. I Sunday me call him and I reason with him. So I don't know where you are talking about.
All right, when you sound like Alex,
no, about football.
But you know about football. You know about football. You know about football. Jamaica know your team. Go and cheer for your next team. Go cheer for another team. Cheer for your next team.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, man, come in.
All right, so the caller that's on the line, he's just being disingenuous.
Him gone, him jump off.
Okay, good. All right, so look, I'm living in 2025, right? The boys, they're playing well, and the scary thing about it is this is our so-called B+ team or A team. We haven't even have a full squad as yet, and that's what I was saying to the Trinis. We're gonna beat y'all with our B team, and we did. And so far, we're dominating. We haven't conceded 1 goal yet. So how can you not be proud of this team? And Fisherman, I agree with you to a certain extent. We can put the football down. We are going to find that midfield. The coach got to fix that. We're paying him almost $1 million a year. His butt needs to fix that. That's his job.
Hey guys.
Don't use no butt. You can't use butt on them, sure.
Why? Yeah, why?
Why?
Okay, why? Well, the coach need to fix it. $1 million a year, close to $1 million.
Yeah, but determined.
Like he need to fix it.
It's not just this coach alone, you know. Every coach come here try to fix. Even the 98 team that people talking about. We was not team that keeping up. No, I hear this guy talking about 98. We never did that keep no football. Very weird. You see, we knock the ball around at the back. But when it come in at the midfield, we not keep it neither. We used to lose it. We's not a team tradition-wise to keep the football. And if you check, and when you really check it out, check the players that we's a type of aggressive type of football we play. And the players that we get, if you notice, even the English player them, remember, you know, England traditional-wise, you know, never used to play possession football neither, you know.
Yeah, England used to play long ball under David Beckham, a long ball.
As since the influx, you bring in the people, them, the players coming from all over the world, coming to England now, the football kind of changed. But if you check back in the days, Tottenham was the only side where usually keep football in England. Tottenham, when them have hard dealers and them play there. But otherwise from that, most of the teams them in the British Isle, a long ball, them used to play on aggressiveness. So the players them will come here. You have to say, it's in them DNA. And it come join up with our football out here. We don't keep football. We don't keep the ball. And it's not yesterday nor today we're talking about it. So and it will come down where we have to just live with it, and if the next generation come, maybe. But what we're looking for, we're going to dominate team and dominate Kankakoff in our midfield. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
Fisherman, let's bring in back the caller. Caller, make your point, because I think him get cut off a few times. Caller, go ahead. So, what do you expect from Jamaica? And I don't know, your mic is muted, caller.
Yo, master.
Yeah.
This all master. See? You see quality type of football when we used to Jamaica play. See?
When?
Even
Can you give us a time? When? Carla, when Jamaica, you're muted again, you know, brother. We not hear you.
Hey man, no one talk, man. He man mute himself.
Brother, if me attack, you never make me ask me when.
Yeah, but we want you to tell me when Jamaica was playing the type of ball.
Cause me attack.
All right,
then
go ahead.
If me say something,
go ahead.
Then me can't finish this statement.
Yo, brother, you're drunk?
That man sound
drunk. We have been a dialogue. If me a dialogue and you are jumping, then me no must mute myself. I literacy, brother. I don't need to listen to what a person I say when time yet. If me I make a point, see, and what my point is, me I make no know the quality type of football that Jamaica over the years from before even 98 come all the way up, see, even with Al Grimson, since Al Grimson went there, it's a better standard of football we did a play. No,
true,
if
man.
you go back and look at this, see, and even on the topper, see, and I went topper even go Copa America, see,
true,
and
man.
within team where him use, see, and look on the type of football where them play. Tell me if this is the type of football that Jamaica is playing today.
Messi type of football.
Messi, yeah.
Is it the type of football we are get today?
Yeah, man, that's true. Jose Mourinho type of football, that's true, man. That's true, man.
So, where is the big man? We're not qualified for the World Cup. We're not qualified for the World Cup. That is
not saying
why
that we're not qualified now, because anybody right now, any team then can use right now and qualify.
Can go a World Cup.
See, but when we reach a World Cup, where we go?
No way.
Oh,
so listen, if we not play some football like
if this is the type of playing where they see them play, for Sunday and today, if this a type of footballer we are playing, we not go nowhere better.
So Carla, the 98 team, when they made it to the World Cup, where did they go?
I'm just asking me now.
They win Japan. They beat Japan. Don't you call her?
Yo, Carla, you know, so I'm not going to try to discuss it with none of them because Mrs. illiteracy people.
Yeah, man, then don't call
I know he's not really intelligent enough about football to discuss football.
True, man.
You have to learn how to discuss with football with people who are intelligent about football, brother.
All right, let me ask you one thing still. If Jamaica play the football like back then, you feel so when we go to World Cup, would I win the World Cup? Or which part you think would I go in a World Cup? If we play the type of ball where you want to see.
I don't what me want to see, brother.
You know, don't you mean I know where you want to see?
You think what me want to see? Or where them play?
They do the right thing. I
don't play football. I play football. That's why I tell you, say literacy, brother. Learn some football sense, brother.
All right, mute yourself now and make somebody else talk. Mute back yourself. Mute back yourself.
All right, Carla, the fact that you said topper, I just say you lose me too. What? Like that's a brother, because me love to give people them opportunity on the show. But sometimes we have to call certain things pure fuckery. That was just pure madness, brother. You come here and you're talking about literacy and calling the caller them illiterate and all that garbage. Bro, I'm always being respectful, but you're talking a lot of bullshit tonight on the show. You have the audacity to talk about Jamaica was playing a certain type of football under Theodore Whitmore, under Hal Grimson. Come on, bro. What kind of game you watch? And these people on here talking football every day and every night, bro. I allow you to do that, but now it's my time to tell you, you talk garbage. You talk nonsense. I may always give people respect, but you haven't make a great point tonight, bro. You went back to 98. 98 was a scrappy team who got the result with bully players. There was no point in Jamaica history where Jamaica put the ball down on the surface and played. Jamaica has been a counter-attacking team. Under Theodore Whitmore, Jamaica played the most counter-attacking football. So I allow you to talk that madness, so stop saying the man them illiterate and all that shit, brother. Because you're not making any great point. The people them in the comments, they're laughing at you, bro. You're being a laughing stock, brother. I can agree with you that the team is not playing how we want the team to play, but I allow you to run with the show. But, brother, I don't, like, me try to give you respect. If you want to get upset and knock forward back, I don't think I will be losing sleep. Because me not swear you add to the show a while ago. Bare nonsense you talk, brother. That was pure nonsense. Maybe just get serious with you. Somebody else can take the floor.
But
Yeah, GT, me glad how you put this guy in place because I just kept silent all along, because we wanna we listen to you make your point, but when you're gonna say like we all on the panel illiterate, that's that's a bold statement to make anyway. But we wanna hear everybody on the panel talk about the game, the in-game plan, the in-game tactics that the coach use, and players, what we see and talk about how the team can improve going forward and be supportive of the team. Guys, if we do not support our guys, how you think they're gonna get better? You think they're just gonna get on the field and get better? We have to be the 12-man who support the team.
Thank you, bro.
and
That's the thing. We feed off too much negativity. That's why sometimes players would have the quality, but the mindset is just not there. They just want that bit of belief, bit of encouragement. And being so negative, it doesn't add value to anything at all.
No, but I think I hear what. I think you have to have balance, because some of our players are just not of the quality. That's a fact. Some of the players are not of the quality, and we also cannot sit and say some guys, we can't motivate some of the players then. Some of the players them are just not good enough. If you look at even Casey Palmer is just not a starter for me in an international squad. He just doesn't have the depth to give you a good 60 or 90 minutes against a strong opponent. He doesn't do the right things over and over. So there are certain positions on the team where I think Jamaica have a chance to go to a World Cup now. We don't know if it's always going to be like this. The other Caribbean teams are improving as well. You see me? I say, so we have to improve. But I think we have to get younger as a team. That was something maybe what the caller was saying that I think Hal Grimson got right. Hal Grimson did say that he wanted the team to average around 25. And when we see when McLaren came in, the team started to get older. And we see some of the older players outside of Isaac Hayden. To me, a Casey Palmer can stay home, bro. I'm going to be honest, Nirvana. Casey Palmer can stay home if you ask me. I don't think he really add much to Jamaica team. When you look at how Kira Anderson went out there as a younger kid, and Casey Palmer came up to Chelsea, bunks around all around England, and he still can't figure it out, I don't think we can motivate Casey Palmer to be a better player. I don't think, no matter how positive we are, I don't think Casey Palmer gets better.
Hold on, Casey Palmer didn't score in the last.
Bermuda.
Against Bermuda, bro.
Yeah, Bermuda.
But it doesn't matter. He scored, though, right?
No, but we're not. We're looking at the trajectory of a player.
It's
KC
quality
Palmer.
though.
Yeah, but you don't have
KC Palmer.
you don't have. Let me say something. Give me 5 seconds with you guys, because you know what?
Okay.
I want to beat all of Uno as the panel right now, because I see all of you guys did something yesterday that was very surprising to me. Every time I come on this call and we all here sitting and we talk football, every single one of you guys, except for one person, I think his name is Determined or something like that. Everybody on this panel always a beat will this guy name Bailey, and always a beat Gray. And it was so surprising yesterday when the Trinidad guys them was on here yesterday, how you guys was, oh yo, we have this guy who paid for AS, we have this guy, and you guys was talking so highly of Liam Bailey
Thank you,
yesterday.
caller. Thank you.
You guys was all
Yes.
bootlicking yesterday for Liam Bailey. Whenever you guys were talking about the accolade and where Jamaicans are, where we stand in the football, and you guys was all bootlicking it yesterday. Every single one of you guys, except every time we come here, beat the guy. But you know what happened?
No.
Hold on. I digress and say this. I will digress and say this. I do believe a Liam Bailey and a Damari Gray missing out of this team was a good thing. I would digress and say that.
Okay.
Well, we saw that during the Unity Cup that it was a great thing. The coach was the one that decided to pivot and go backwards instead of forward.
Mm-hmm.
You saw
Yeah, it's a PSG move, you know.
And truth and in fact, I don't think Liam Bailey and Jamar Gray was the issue, I think it was really Pinnock was the issue that really messed up the team,
You think he's lousy?
I think he's lousy. I think Pinnock is lousy. I
think Pinnock is lousy, bro.
I think he's lousy.
I wouldn't say that. You know what, JT, you said the key thing. When you have a winning culture, it brings out a winning mentality. The players them that so-called was starting, they just came into camp like this, a stroll in the park. Now it's different. The coach have leverage if he know what he's doing. He has leverage now to talk as much, as he want, because it's a winning culture right now. 2 games, 6 points. We didn't concede nothing. Clean sheet.
Yeah, give me a point there.
Be honest. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chelsea.
All right. When watching midfield, I want to say legs are killing midfield. I feel like instead of go for more ageable legs like even Baker, why not take the youth name Jansen from Ajax?
I think they call him up. They call him up for the Netherlands youth team.
A youth team, a World Cup this. Well, he might go make the choice still, but we just make the point still. I feel like we more integrate them younger youth there, we kind of play at a higher level, instead of go for age people like Baker with age legs. Integrate them more. Remember a World Cup, and next year a World Cup, them man they get older, I feel like if we go with the younger, you just take them and push them in, but blood them in. So by next year, with Anderson too, and couple of them, I just feel like if we just drop the age down a bit and blood them in. Because like
Chelsea boss, I think I agree with you 100%. This window shows me that young and hungry legs can get the job done for you in CONCACAF than some old men who comes in and you just depend on their experience. I don't think experience get you over the line in CONCACAF. I recognize that this window.
The younger you them want to play on the wing. The younger one them really are coming, as I can see it change, So we get younger players and them not look bad. All them need to do is just jail a little bit more time and play more football. Then we'll go for the older legs them where we see they go end up here with and World Cup is a here away, so them are gonna be a here older. So I just feel like them to get them to you there, specifically them, take time and matriculate them in the team and build upon them because they're young and them play at a high level.
I don't understand you. When you say older legs and younger legs, what do you mean by? Can you break that down for me a little bit?
So them younger, and them play at a high level, right? So would I take them, matriculate them in the team? So we end up with a fast.
In comparison to who? Who you making the comparison with?
Between Palmer and even Russell.
All right. Well, I'm telling you why I disagree with you. As Jay said, agree with. I'm saying why I disagree with you. I see where Tyreek Campbell played amazing in Bermuda, and when he came into Jamaica, came into the stadium, And then when he that experience from we own hard tough all hard feel, he couldn't matriculate it properly. I'm not saying he's not good enough. I'm not saying he's not good. Don't get me wrong. But I think experience can definitely be a thing as well too.
I think he played a
remember
decent
say,
game.
you know,
I think he
we
played a
never
good game.
say you are going to throw them away, you know. You notice me say take them, matriculate them in the team.
But
So you're not going to
how we gonna matriculate all these? We have too much. We have too much players.
No, it's two players me I tell about, you know, me not talk about the whole team, you know. Two players, two midfielders, the players we are struggling most.
We're missing 7 starters right now, right?
How much of them playing at the midfield? How much of them playing at the midfield?
More in there?
No, how much? May I ask how much of the midfielder them are missing? How much midfielder out of all of
Bobby Reed.
And
How
where?
we missing 7 starters? Who's the 7 starters we missing?
You not even go as far as that. Just go for the midfielders then. Who? Bobby Reed. Call the next name.
Well, in the play
You can't find none. You cannot find any. You cannot find any. So you have to go ahead.
Carla, let me enlighten you. Right now, we're not missing any starters.
Thank you very much. Determined are the best. Wait, no. Ghost.
We always
Determined. Level. People, I agree with determined 100%. We need to cut the garbage, but we are miss starter. Which starter we are miss? Where starter them we are miss? We not miss no starter, brother.
Andre Blake are one. We are miss Andre Blake, number 1.
That's we not Andre Blake. We're not going Andre Blake, brother. I'm telling you, Andre Blake. And we set the thing, boy, you know. Me telling you over and over 100 million times. Andre Blake should not be in Jamaica goal.
All right, gentlemen on this panel. Me and you and all of us on this panel is not the coach. We are going by what the coach psychology is here, what he's going to do. Andre Blake is a starter for this coach. Number 1, get that on the head. Bobby Reed is a starter on this team. Get that on the head.
That's
is a starter.
You see people like you, you destroy the football, you know. You destroy the football program with your madness in a collar. When you talk about Bobby Reed is a starter, Bobby Reed is an injury pro baller now at 32-year-old in the pro. Right? He's an injury pro baller at 32 years old. When was the last time Bobby Reed start a game? Right team club play good football, bro.
We don't in love with madness. But you tell me Bobby Reed is not a starter on this team?
Bro, not anymore. When
you go as far as start up, Andre Blake is not a starter, should not be. First of all, you can't have a team and have a keeper as a captain. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense.
But Ghost, Bobby Reed don't have a club right now. Let's be honest. Bobby Reed doesn't have a football club, brother.
JT. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We and me a coach a team, you know, and you a coach a team, you know.
But you attack Ghost. We are going for where you are say. We not go for our coach team. No. Ghost, we not have the coach on here now to talk to. We are talk to you.
And we there for help him.
Me and you attack.
We listen to you. Some of you call us make zero sense. We don't help mash up the team. We're not gonna have that again.
My boss. Howdy. A chucking boss.
Ghost.
Yes, man, a chucking boss. Yeah, man.
What that's a chucking boss? What you say? Andre Blake not in the team?
Not supposed to. Andre Blake can come in on the team and sit on the bench. We don't need a keeper. We don't need a captain keeper. It makes no sense. You need leaders on the field. You need leaders.
So
you need a keeper.
That's the best player, best keeper.
Stop foolishness, man. If Andre Blake never in a goal, right now would not challenge to qualify for the World Cup. Stop foolishness.
I'm madness you attack, Fisherman. Fisherman, I'm madness you attack. We are safe Andre Blake. So the next keeper.
You realize this young man coming at the goal.
So the next keeper hand now work. The next keeper hand now work. This
young man play better football than Andre Blake. You have to call a spade a spade.
Chucking boss, look at it, right? How many shots this goalkeeper had at a goal in Bermuda
Hey,
and
I'm gonna
in
stop talking.
Trinidad? Come on,
Stop
man.
getting
Let's make
emotional
sense.
and with
Let's
this
make
emotion
sense.
thing. I'm full
Yeah, let's make sense.
Carla, I'm not talking on an emotional standpoint, Carla. I'm going with facts. This guy, wait in goal. This whenever he come in Jamaica and play and start, this guy play good football and pass the ball well with him feet and him know when to pass it. Andre Blake do the opposite. Andre Blake make your backline under serious pressure. This guy does not come outside of the 18-yard box. Come challenge for your ball. Never. Right? Whenever him do, it make no sense whatsoever. Right? And first of all, you do not need a captain. You do not need a keeper to be a captain. You need leaders on the field. You need leaders.
Fisherman, you said we wouldn't reach this round if Andre Blake never did it. So the next keeper them hand now work.
What?
The next keeper hand now work. You know no hand in a goal.
Some of them say the way you say Andre Blake.
No, but you say the next keeper wouldn't save none of them goal like Fisherman.
Have you seen the statistic with Andre Blake compared to the rest of the keeper Jamaica ever had? Are you paying attention?
But determine if him in the goal, who stats you go check? The keeper when I keep. Who stats you go check?
You have a goalkeeper that Bermuda
I don't know the new syndrome thing, you know.
probably took 3 shots.
JT have this new syndrome thing, you know. So JT with this new syndrome.
Bro,
there's so many times on the door.
Me now go make Fisherman do that. Hold on, chucking boss. I've been clear. I've been clear.
The way we play, Andre Blake get man of the match when the game done.
But
90% of our game.
So, but Fisherman,
what
I was pushing
what
back
he's saying is that he was saying. Go ahead, support.
When I push back on, you're saying that Jamaica wouldn't be here if Andre Blake wasn't there. I disagree with that.
No.
I disagree with that. Because you're saying that Andre Blake is... No, that's what Fisherman said. Fisherman just said that on the show, brother.
No, but... Well, maybe you misquote him, but we all...
Make Fisherman tell you. He just said that. Fisherman just said that.
No, what we are saying here, that you guys are not being generous. You guys are being very disingenuous right now. You sit here and say Andre Blake is not a starter on the team, bro. That's just madness.
Well, I agree with Fisherman. If Andre Blake is the main reason why we're here, the type of goals that...
Yeah, man, Andre Blake did out there score. Andre Blake out there play defense. Andre Blake are the coach. Andre Blake a substitute. No, bro, because you're now making the team about one person. You're saying that Andre Blake wasn't there, Jamaica wouldn't be here. That's madness, bro. It better you say Andre Blake played an integral role in Jamaica being here. But I don't buy that. So that means we don't need no second string goalkeeper then. Better we just get Andre Blake because him alone can keep. That's what you're telling me.
Andre Blake is the best keeper Jamaica have, big man. Andre Blake is the best keeper.
Yeah, listen. I don't think he's disagreeing that Andre Blake isn't the best goalkeeper for Jamaica, but he's just saying that without him, we still would have progressed. That's what he's saying. That's all he's saying, and I understand his point.
And what I'm saying is, if we had another goalkeeper in the goal, we wouldn't have progressed. I'm saying that clear, loud. Andre Blake is the best thing I ever seen.
Me agree with you.
Make we bring in Belt Buckle Boss. Belt Buckle Boss.
Some of them Nation League match the way we play, and go on Nation League final and semi-final. If I never pay Andre Blake, wouldn't see none of them something. Wouldn't see none of them thing there.
But Fisherman, we cannot
No,
say
we're talking currently. Like, go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Belt Buckle. Because we're going to continue the warrior tonight. The warrior can't do enough, Fisherman. Nobody thinks say escape off of that point there.
Andre Blake, please sit out, sir. Please sit out. We don't want to see you back in the national team to be captain in the national team. Please sit out. Please sit out,
If you talk
Andre
about
Blake.
the captains, you're going to have a problem if you say enough to captain the team, you know. But if you're saying he's not a good goalkeeper and him not to keep in Jamaica, because him can't use him foot like a next keeper, A joke
Yeah,
thing on the neck,
madness, a madness that dog.
joke thing.
Bro,
Joke.
I try to keep Andre Blake on the bench because me know what can happen with him and Damian Lowe on the back. He not gonna look good.
Yeah,
When you make
but
Andre Blake
that's
stay where in there, brother. When you leave the man alone, make him stay where he is and comfortable in there. Because
it
probably
sound
when he
like
there, probably won him. Probably all him the goal, they
thing
want to
is,
be half side.
That's why
But
we
you
are not the
see,
coach.
but you
And we
see
don't
the
see the
thing
coach
is,
I care about Andrew Blake.
yesterday when
Jesus.
them,
Yes. Bro,
yesterday when them Trinis was on and they were talking highly, they spoke so highly of couple of players that we beat every day. Y'all beat these players.
Yeah, you hear that, right?
Yes, the whole world
Yeah.
speaks so highly of what we have. We the only
brother, are you
super
being
league that don't know what we
determined?
have.
Are you
We
being
don't know
determined?
what we have.
Are you being
Go ahead.
determined?
Yes, determined. Correct.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're the only person who ever stand up and defend with players, them, you know. I was frightened yesterday. I frightened yesterday when we hear the man them for the call. Oh my God, we have man playing for AS Roma. We have man playing for this. I'm just rotted one. Hear the man them. Hear the man them. Hear the
yeah,
man who
because
beat.
them
Hear
man,
the man who beat
well, I
Daly
don't
every
know.
day and beat Graham.
Well, I don't know, my brother. Brother, well, I don't know. Yeah, them
what's
I
the
said that,
context of
based
the
on what?
conversation?
Because them I watch them play league football. And that, I just that alone, them I praise them over, you know.
No,
Just the league football.
The man them praise
Hey guys, can I say
the
something?
man them on the call right now. Talk so don't play the man them.
No,
every day
remember,
when they come on
remember,
the
say
call.
me and you that cuss yesterday. Remember, say me and you that cuss over with Bailey yesterday, you know. But
Bailey's a
what me that
great
cuss
quality
about
player.
is just based on him playing for Jamaica. Because me not cuss him is not a good player. I would never do that. I have high expectation, and when me not see it, he just burn me the wrong way, and me have to just cuss. I just that.
Come in on my boss. Come in on my boss. Come
Hey,
in. Come
can
in.
I say something?
Yeah, man.
I'm watching the I'm watching the Costa Rica match and the Costa Rica match and Haiti, bro. If Jamaica can find the fighting spirit like that, trust me, they were 2-0 down, and now guess what? They're 3-2 up, and the game is almost finished, and they scored some good quality goals.
Haiti, the 3-2 up.
Yeah. Coming from 2-0 down.
Brother, be a madness
Them
a
a
go
play
on in
good.
a be a madness a go on another World Cup qualifier.
So
Panama look like them.
Haiti playing good.
Panama look like them want to go them yard
Right now,
early.
it
Yeah,
coming
man,
like a
Haiti
Jamaica,
play
the only
good.
team 100%, you know.
Haiti score bicycle kick, and now them score one nice little classic goal in the box against Costa Rica. Navas look mad.
But JT is not only in CONCACAF, it's all around the world.
Yeah, but
Brazil
let me just
president.
clear up something that you guys said about. Listen, bro, this is the same thing. I don't judge. When you guys talk about Leon Bailey them, this is why I'm always a beat Leon Bailey them. People are watch them like what Chelsea boss say. I watch them at their club. Show me what you can do for Jamaica, brother.
Amen.
Show me
Dixon,
what you can do for Jamaica, bro.
One Dixon.
Me have Dixon them play better than Leon Bailey for Jamaica. Dixon had more better games for Jamaica than Leon Bailey. That's a fact.
Say it again, JT.
That's
We
a
never hear
fact.
what you say.
And I'm not saying that Dixie is a better player for Leon Bailey, bro. I'm not
That's
saying
right.
that. But I'm talking about the national team. Me
Yo,
not
you
talking
remember
about Aston
Sunday
Villa.
You remember Sunday minute
Amen.
about that, yo.
Yo, JT. Can we ask you a question?
Yeah, me listen.
If international football, if the Jamaica could have go out there and just go buy a midfield and buy the players what we're missing, you don't think that our player will be more productive?
No, me hear that already.
Yes.
Me hear that already.
I would think so.
Which we are talking? Leon Bailey?
Here's the thing.
No, specify the player who would be better. Ghost, who would be better?
JT, let me just make my point before you talk. All I'm saying that we all sit here and we all say, yo, we don't have a midfield. We don't have nobody feeding us the ball. We kick long ball down there and kick long ball down and expect our strikers to do something. God help our Calamari to do anything and it work out. But we all sit here and say we have a depleted midfield. And we all agree about
Stick up in.
And then we expect our forward to be excellent forward and we don't have the supply.
Stick up in, my bro. Watch out now. So, you see the problem a majority we have with Bailey is not Bailey not getting the ball, you know. Is what Bailey do with the ball, you know. So if him never get the ball, That's fine. We course the midfielder them like what we do every day. But me just we of course we barely do on the ball. And that's a kill we, you know.
Barely get the ball, and run good and they have two man,
Jesus Christ, barely get the ball and in drop. Barely get the ball and in drop goes. Me no hear you put that in there. Make you not put that in there. Barely get the ball and in start spin like gig.
No, you know what, JT, and this is what I'm gonna say again now. We sit here, you know, so today Jamaica win the game, and nobody can sit here and say, yo, we have a man over the match, you know, because you know why? We all see it was a team effort. Even though some of them didn't play up to par, we can't sit here and say, yo, we have one person.
Yes. Ghost. Nobody move off of your point. No. You not go slide tonight, you know, Ghost. Me and you.
We're not being here. We sit here and we always look for one individual. We always look for this one individual to put a star on.
Ghost. Hold on. Determine. No, nobody coming at the war. Me no want big stone like you. Hold on. Ghost, me and you tonight. Even though we are bridging the warrior, have to go on. You are trying to make excuse for Leon Bailey, brother. You are trying to make
No. We're not doing that.
Ghost.
Don't get that twisted.
All right. What I'm saying is with Leon Bailey, brother. Leon Bailey doesn't simplify the game when he plays for Jamaica. He's hell-bent on thinking it's all about him.
Because you guys make it about him.
Who make it about him? We make it about him. Are we out there playing?
Trucking boss and all of the other person on this class make it about Leon Bailey. It's not a Jamaican effort.
No. Bailey's trying to prove a point against the Federation.
Can I say something?
He's trying to prove a point each time he goes on, so he doesn't play well. That's why he's thinking about the Federation and everything.
I disagree with that. Let me say something real quick because y'all only talking about one player, Bailey. All right, let's go. You can go down the list from the grave, from the pinup. Let me tell you something about a winning attitude, a winning culture. When you have players that's comfortable, they do what they want to do. You see the coach, and the coach was backing this kind of thing. The coach said that he wants experienced players. So what does that tell me as a player from Bailey? I'm guaranteed to start.
And a data go mash up. You know what that tell me now? A data go mash up your team. And that's why we having the discussion now. And that we are talking about, you know. And that we are talking about now, you know. You see when Bailey them come, the last time the Unity Cup team look decent, the coach toughened Leon Bailey and Demari Green at the team, and it became a total different team. But you know what the good thing where we have now? We have Rudolph Speed there for Leon Bailey them, man. Make Leon Bailey them think them are walking back into that team with them foolish. Rudolph Speed in that.
JT, I actually agree with you.
I agree with you. I agree with him too. I agree with him. That's the crazy part. I agree with him. Because just like Cephas, you go down Cephas, run go down there and put up in your head and look up. And he come back in the next game and do it again. He come back again in the game. So what the coach we do? Not supposed to take him off.
Drop him. Drop Cephas. That's what me ask for.
No, I mean I go agree with that. Cause Cephas
right.
No. Jamaica had 6 corners. Jamaica, listen. Jamaica had 6 corners. Jamaica have 6 corners in the first half, and a Cephas get 5 of them. Tell me when Leon Bailey take it down the wing and get 3 corners for Jamaica, brother. Wanna try compare the same thing, them, brother?
JT.
When Leon Bailey get 3 corners for Jamaica in a game, Cephas get 5 corner, 2 penalty in a Unity Cup. Wanna tell me it's not the same productivity for the national team?
We brought
it's
in
not the same.
What you saying? We brought in a Norman Campbell, and he did the exact same thing Cephas was doing. And where is he now? What happened to him?
No, that is he did not do the same thing. He did not. You see, determine them now. It's not the same thing, brother. It's not the same thing. Norman Campbell had about 3 games for Jamaica. Let me tell you when Norman Campbell played for Jamaica. On the topper, Norman Campbell went to Costa Rica, got an open goal, and Norman Campbell tackle himself, and we don't know when, like him take the ball and push in his pocket. Like we don't know when do this, right? Them not call him. Him come to Jamaica, him not play. Him go for about 2 years. Then Hal Grims, I don't know if Hal Grims call him back about once or so. Them not call him back again. This coach call him, Norman Campbell, he gets carried away. And what the coach decided on is Cephas might come with problems, but his pros outweigh the cons. That's why the coach still have Cephas in the team. There has been
But JT, that's not what you're saying is not true.
Let me finish, brother. There hasn't been one game for Jamaica where Norman Campbell was dominant in any half. Not even for 20 minutes. We cannot compare Norman Campbell and Ronaldo Cephas, brother. We cannot compare Norman Campbell and Ronaldo Cephas.
Determine what a big stone. Me and JT are friends, you know, what am I looking at a big stone? What a big stone there. So tell me now, why is not Romeo and Burrell is not on the team? What did he do?
Listen, why Romeo? That's something that the coach have to explain. And you know why me have to question that? I question why the coach didn't play him in the World Cup. Me I wonder if something maybe happened there or this is where me can answer that now, Ghost. You see, when when Burrell them come in at the team, me hear the coach say something in our press conference that the Unity Cup was for other guys to get an opportunity to make the team. So what I think he did was Romeo and Burrell they made the team, but he wasn't the coach's first choice. He was in the pecking order. And that me realize that Burrell them was.
So you tell me, so JT, you tell me now, said this guy come in and put up everything that is right. And you tell me, say, pick Antonio over him and left him and carry Antonio.
But you know how me feel about Antonio. Me tell you, say we can park the bus with Antonio and give him a bib and make him help coach. Me say that. You ever hear me call for Antonio on field?
Yo, bro, me want to see how it's going to work out now with Warner Brown, with Bailey, and with this other guy
So Ghost. Now that's why we have the discussion tonight. When people are say why we are talking about Bailey and we win. Cause you know how me build my career on YouTube? Me spot the problem them before it happen, brother. I saw me build my thing on YouTube and me I tell you, if Bailey and Gray come back and we say Gray need to play the 10, Gray look better in the 11, he look better in the 12. Bailey, brother, that's when the confusion start again. I think we keep it simple. Them two boys, they sit them rasp on the bench and work them way in a team like everybody else. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. I don't believe they'll come and you start build the team around them. They're not doing anything. Demari Gray left England and go to Saudi Arabia from the Premier League. And you know when he come back and go? He come back in the championship. That's like you go a foreign and leave your family house. And I think when you come back and the dog, them asleep around the back. And that happened to him. Brother. So them can't fool me. Leon Bailey, same no go a gym. Leon Bailey, same no go a gym. You see what happened? One day a Rome. You know how Rome hot? A temperature like Jamaica, you know? And that's why him get injured so quick. Him think I know cold in there when he can't work out and eat no food and drink up Hennessy and play ball. Hungry kill him over there. Make internet lucky he never drop down over that. When him come play for Jamaica, Leon Bailey need to come work for him spot like anybody else. And that me I say. The team is no longer about him. It's no longer about him, brother. We're done with that, brother. This Craig Butler thing where Bailey did there. You remember what Craig Butler do? Craig Butler used Leon Bailey as a leverage. Remember Craig Butler saying, no man, if Kyle no make the team, Bailey now play for Jamaica, you know. And them the thing that them guess up Bailey, them, you know. Like a Ronaldinho, we did get, you know. Butler do that to Bailey, you know, bro.
If you're passionate about, I'm so happy that you did the Craig Butler thing again. One more big stone for you. Yo, you see, all I want to the panel there, want to go on with Craig Butler. Why all of them so quiet right now? The man at top of the league. We don't know talk about you know.
But bro.
Yo, we don't talk about you know.
But I don't see nothing wrong with Craig Butler advocating for his players. That's common sense.
Yo, I
don't see nothing wrong with that. And sometimes the man go overboard and lie about his players. What's the problem? The man is a marketing genius in my eyes.
Brother, if he sets the expectation for his players, Missy Leon Bailey had the worst game at the stadium, and somebody interviewed Craig Butler. Craig Butler said, Leon Bailey was the best player out there tonight. Mr. Rascal. Brother, that's how I can't take Craig Butler them serious, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But JT, how is he going
hold
to
on.
embarrass? How is he going to embarrass his client? That don't
Yeah,
make
exactly.
sense.
No. But
That
you
man is
see,
making
all
millions
right.
dollars. That man is making so much money.
Determine, you know me, I go fix your business now. You have a pitney where go to school and name him school book and name him pencil and come now, you say, in bright, you see, man. I tell everybody in I comment to you in bright. In dunks like bat. Sometimes you need to be sometimes you need to be real with your kids and say, listen, you know, say a farm work, you need to get a farm work card, boy, or go on a bush, because look like a school now go work out for you. Craig Butler needs to tell Leon Bailey. He needs to tell Leon Bailey, listen, Leon Bailey, you need to settle down and take the ball game simple. International football, the Premier League is a glorified all-star league. You have all-star players around you. When you're playing international football, brother, you can end up in a dog fight against Grenada, a St. Vincent. We saw that. Look, brother, a BVI, barely them come back and play and we could have barely win, you know. BVI, when me about BVI, you know, brother. When me about BVI, you know, a beach and then see the people go on vacation down at them place, me never know say football play BVI, you know. And at them team, they barely them come out from England, come struggle against. So, a man go tell me that barely them fi walk in a Jamaica team. Show me what he has done. Even though Damian Lowe score more goals for Jamaica than Leon Bailey, you know, me know so not go say him play longer. But Damian Lowe is a centre back. Damian Lowe they closer to Philly goal than the opponent goal. Yet him have more goal than Leon Bailey. So, bro, it doesn't look good for him. All I'm saying is sometimes you need to make players work for their spot in the team, bro. When you make guys walk in, you feel like them bed just spread. Yeah, man, come take a nap, Bailey. See, I'm pillar there. You want a blanket too? Want me read you a good night story? Them thing they Bailey, we not depend that anymore. Make them young youth, show the fight for Jamaica, bro. Make them man, and I feel like this destroy the team because these kids now feel disrespected because they come and put in the hard work. And Leon Bailey come on, you know, doing fingernail, Demari Gray out there doing makeup, you know, Ethan Pinnock out there, you know, eat dinner, then he go breed him, woman, you know, see him for 2 months. Brother, them thing they need to stop, brother. Them thing they need to cut out, bro. We're not going to have a team that way. And we keep saying we have 7 starters. Which 7 starters? Who are the 7 starters? Bobby
they
Reed
are talking Lati body here, you know, and them idiot ball are there, you know. That's what they are talking. And I can come back to, they are talking, oh, as Andre Blake come back, Andre Blake come right back in the starting level, and you go right back right back all over again. You have a man, and you see if they're leading their goals today, Trinidad will score one header, you know. Because Andre Blake not coming for the ball outside. If they them 6 yard back, I'd say loan implant.
It'd be a whole different game. Believe me, if Andre Blake was there. Would be a
you know next thing where they miss a chucking boss, they don't understand the psychological disruption that Leon Bailey has on the team. I feel like when Leon Bailey them come, them kind of separate the dressing room. Like, you see, because even somebody tell me, you know, that Leon Bailey them not to talk to the rest of teammate them, you know. Him we talk to. Remember Leon Bailey come do interview say no vibes now in the team anymore. So brother vibes go on Uptown Monday.
Say it time out, man.
Go on Uptown Monday, bro.
The street man, them invite the YouTuber, them interview the man. The man say like him never know say him did up on the chat live. And the man say it, brother. But time out.
Say no
so you
vibes
realize your boy when I respect the team. So me now I'm gonna respect him again.
This is not a vibe. It's not a vibe.
Chucking boss.
Yes,
Chucking boss. So if every team na name tomorrow if you got a World Cup, when you say you don't bring Bailey and you don't bring Blake.
I wouldn't take it that far. There would be a part of it, but not automatically starter.
Bro, that's what Fisherman, that's what I'm saying as well. They can be in the team. We just want them to work as hard as everybody else who's working to start. That's all we're saying, brother.
Even though I agree with the Fisherman, and I agree with you with the Blake thing. I agree with you Blake thing. But one thing I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be fear. I don't think Leon Bailey and Demari Gray. Let's not talk about Pina. Me talk about Leon Bailey and Demari Gray. I don't think moving forward when we see with them a young youth right now. When we see right now with my eyes, I don't think them should just walk back in the side. I feel like you especially them come off an injury, I feel that you gradually take them off and put them on in the 78th minute or something.
Yeah, I mean, I have a problem with that.
Me
No, because
agree with that.
But you know what's crazy about this conversation, and I'm surprised JT's so passionate about what he's saying now, because we had two coaches that came here and told us that our youth players will knock off these senior players and put them to shame.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they wanted to create a portal for these youth players, because they can't believe how much youth players that we have out there with the talent that can really come in and dominate this thing. And nobody was advocating for that. And these guys came in and said
no, you see, determine now. Me know where you're going now. Me know where you're going now. Me see when you're ready for running car off a road, you know. What you're doing now with the coach. Brother, none of we are no coach. We have to work. We understand the whole portal thing. John Wall, we're not going back there, brother. We're not. You tend to always go back there because you get ready for to blame the JFF, you know. Me know when you line up, you know. Me know. See when you're ready now for line up, you know.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not about blaming. What I'm saying is, just like the coach, what I'm saying is, as fans,
determine which youth team, which youth player for the team now. Just tell us which youth player now for the team. Yeah. That's the team is missing. Name us the youth players that the team is missing now.
That kid that we just talked about him. What's his name? He play in Denmark. I think that's where you are, right?
Jesus Christ. Now man can blame no big old great tone man, brother.
Bro, you asked a question, so can I answer the question?
No, but me said that's true. Me know, brother. You couldn't even come up with one and here where you go. For you go Norman Campbell, me know say you struggle.
Bro, it's not only Norman Campbell. We brought this other kid to the damn the Unity Cup. We didn't even give him a chance to play.
Who is the player? Who is it? We are listening.
Brandon Covers.
No, Covers is one, but now I wasn't even talking about Covers. This kid that they bought Motherstill. We didn't even give him. Bro, we have so much young talent that's out there is unbelievable.
But we don't know I don't think we know what exactly is going on with Motherstill, brother. I think that is because remember, I know Jonathan Russell went out of the team, went back to his club, got get better form, and he's now playing. I think sometimes we need to let some of these youngsters go through the process as well. Brandon Covers where is Brandon Covers playing? He's not playing anywhere amazing right now. I don't see Brandon Covers helping this current team. I also believe in young players, but I don't believe you're just bringing young players for young players' sake. You're bringing young players where it's an understudy. People are asking for Janira Johnson. He got called back for the Netherlands team. What McLaren are going to do? Go tear him out and bring him come? We can't do. There's not a lot of young players who can help Jamaica right now, brother. That's another thing.
All right.
I don't agree with that. You can say that.
How we going to squeeze in Whisper?
Oh, that's another one. Exactly. I disagree.
How we going to squeeze in Whisper?
But listen, the Whisper, let me tell you, Whisper always will have a spot in Jamaica's team. He just has to work his way back into football. That's it. When he gets back,
but he's doing that. He's doing it though. He's doing it.
After four
games. That's my point. We have so much young players.
Dujan Whisper, who tore an ACL after 4 games in an under 20 in England. Let's bring him back now. Bring him back now. Bring him in now.
No. JT, you gotta be rational. Come on.
Yeah, I think you're missing the point.
So you gotta be Fisherman, you would bring in Whisper in the team now?
No, man.
Exactly.
Go and play some more.
Exactly, but I don't know them money up him see football, so that's an ACL tear. Number one, you bring him in back on a bad surface like this in the national stadium, you know. If him tear that again, you know, a 1 foot him off, you know.
JT, you really expect anybody on this panel right now to think so Whisper will come in for now?
No. There's a lot of people in the comments even or other players think the Whisper in the team from where they are.
No. We just a show. Yo, Jeff, you asked a question earlier, you know. And I don't think the panel really answered the question, you know.
Exactly.
You ask a question, say, yo, listen, moving forward, after seeing how these young guys perform and we get the 6 point, moving forward, after this couple qualifier games, how we gonna go with them Bakers and them Mason Greenwood and all of these. How it gonna go?
That me ask that because me know say it's gonna be a problem there. So that's the problem I gonna start when everybody
Because
want
I'm gonna be
come.
honest with you, even today, I hear you earlier and you say this guy Lay. He didn't have a bad game today, you know. Let's be real about it. You know.
I think Mackenzie, Belt Bucker
Yeah, he never have a bad game, you know.
I think Belt
And
Bucker.
I look like him going to lose game
Yeah,
to
please
Rico
stay
Henry.
at damn yard, Brethren. You're a waste, man. Stay at yard.
Hold on,
Yo,
hold
going
on.
forward, we don't want them the type of footballer, big man.
Hold on. Because he also lose.
Stay at yard, Greg Lee.
Hold on. He also lose for him game. He also lose for him game to Rico Henry. And Rico Henry doesn't put a foot on the ground yet.
We always do that. We always dash the show for unsure. We always do that.
John Bell is there and Omari Bell is there. I can't go no further with that man. I'm not bringing that man to your World Cup. Take your mind off of him. This man is not good enough for quality. His quality to go forward with this national team, brother. The man just jiggy. Him just quick to do everything. Him now, fuck, bro. He's not the type of
bad game today, bro. The man didn't have a bad game today. The man did not have a bad game today.
We not go forward.
And he never have a bad game.
Look, he said Webster not get enough time yet in a club. Why Webster not start over him? Bro, this man is not ready, bro. Me tired of it, brother. Some simple little thing what the man fear do. Be a senior player, we are play a championship, bro. Me tired of it. We are repeat over and over. Just play the game simple. Greg Lee. Overlap when I need.
I think it's about Cephas. I think it's about Cephas too, you know.
Same thing. No difference.
No difference. You can't start again in a national team. And anyhow you start again, we are going to investigate whoever coach the team. You're not supposed to start.
And this so me and Belt Bucker boss veer off a track down. And this so we veer off. Me not going to work with that.
Yo, somebody go for me bell down about this.
Yeah,
somebody go for me bell.
Yeah, because I don't see how you dash out Cephas out of the team right now. I
you
just
can't
don't
dash
see
Cephas out of the team.
Out of the starting lineup. I don't see that, brother.
Yeah, become a Greg Lee, keep on doing the same thing. All you do is kick the ball and run it down. Man, I stadium call me. I said, bro, this man not have no brain cell left in his head. All him do is kick the ball and run it down like a track and field. Bro, you need to pass that left for there, bro. You can't go work up and run no defender, a right back fan down a south, what you call him? So where them thing they down the name down a Honduras and them. Bro, you can't pass them the defender with them kick and run the all game. Bro, you only are going to deal with 20 or 15 minutes if I saw you want to play the game. But you cannot start
the man win through today? How much can I win through today?
Yeah,
how much can I see Cephas
can't run thing now go work whole game, brother. How much game you go watch Cephas do the same thing over and over? How much you plan for just sit down and watch Cephas run up and down?
No, but at the end of the day, you know, if a man wins 5 corner for you in about less than 20 minutes.
What did we achieve from the corners?
No,
that's not his job. He did his job already.
I don't feel problem that.
I don't feel problem.
It's not his problem.
We need more than that, brother.
No,
we need
but
more
that's
than
the thing.
that. We need quality, bro.
No, but that's the thing. He made a good
push and run.
He made a good point a while ago because that's another thing that we need to work on, our set plays. The corner kick is a set play. You can't have 7 corners and we don't get nothing on target. That don't make sense.
You understand? So what's the sense of getting corners?
No,
then?
but
if we're not gonna make
you can't say
Cephas to that, the boss.
Yeah, you can't say a Cephas.
I'm not blaming Cephas. What I'm saying is that's a positive.
Not you, man. Not you.
Bro, we just can't. You have to grow up, brother. You cannot go to a club like Europe, bro, and come back and do the same thing when they come in the national team. Run. Cephas. Bro, you need to play football the right way football need to play. You want Dixie them to come and come show you how to play football, dummy. I see if I Dixie them if you come tell you how to play football and show you how to cut in and dribble and flat and beat, man, and football over defender head, brother. You see if us Dixie a young look youth and him look way better than you. What you do on the field, brother? Me not on the kick and run game there. Them they sitting there for 1998. Brother, them they something and go work, brother. You go meet some quality team as you push the ball. You defender just using shoulder and trap you.
When you meet them team, them and you put him down on the bench when if he can't deal with them, man.
Well, that's right. That's where I forgot to do. You're going to get bench in this.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Leon Bailey, you don't have to come back or rub no bench. You have to stay at your yard.
No, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that.
You will never see that.
No,
you never see that.
Leon Bailey, don't come back, brother. You're not necessary. What you can do, Leon Bailey? What Dixie them now do? What you can do?
What
But
your
let me
impact
say,
for making the national team?
Carla, let me
You
tell
need
you
to stop
something.
put Leon Bailey on the left with the brother. Leon Bailey not do nothing for Jamaica. This cinema do
Carla,
something. I know in
Carla,
a scale way.
hold on one
I
second.
think
Carla,
Yeah,
let
you
me tell you
understand that a
something.
good team stop anybody, you know. Yeah, we just know a good team stop anybody. Anybody. A
Carla,
good team stop anybody.
Carla, you can cuss from here to next year. Leon Bailey is the face of the team.
that's
Period.
not a problem.
You see, you know, say me feel said determined come if we antagonize you, brother. Face of which team are you?
Wait, you
Yeah,
face of the team thing.
determined. Me not tell a lie. I agree with you with another thing. But you
But y'all
antagonize
can
the
say,
man.
y'all can say what
Face
y'all
of
want.
which
That's
team,
the face
bro?
of the
Face
team.
of which team?
Me not agree with that boy, them face of team.
Y'all
Both
can
face
say
of
whatever
team.
y'all want. That's the face of the team. Period.
No, sir.
You know why?
Determined to pin the man.
You know, say me here determined say something where they determined, and that's what me have to realize. Say you are potential secret agent. You are KBG agent. You said that your son, Craig Butler, train your son, right?
No. He went to summer program, not train. Summer program.
Exactly. Okay. So you have a special. You're conflicted.
Hold on.
You're
And
conflicted.
my son, hold on. My son also went to Arsenal summer program.
Yeah,
So I don't limit my
but
kids.
Craig
I don't
Butler,
limit my
Craig,
kids.
you drink like soup when I did them up there for lunch. You drink like pigeon soup. Cause I told me here you talk now. Leon Bailey are the face of the team, and you know, we don't know what kind of talk Craig Butler give you in somebody, but brother, you know sound right, man. All you know, say Leon Bailey is not the face of the team, brother. You know that, bro.
I'm a business owner, bro. I only see opportunities. That's it. I don't like friends. It's opportunity. Period. Yeah.
So he's
That's it.
So he's an opportunist.
That's it. I want my kid to be in that arena. That's it. I can't play the game for him, but I'm going to do everything.
Even at the detriment of Jamaica football, once your kid make it, everything all right.
But I don't see what the detriment is.
No, by you stuffing Leon Bailey to be the face of the football.
But I am not stuffing him. If you look at all the flyers, the placards, who do you see on there? It's not me, it's JFF doing that.
You ever see flyer Jamaica yet when dancer keep? 600 people depend. How much of them are artists? How much of them are big artists?
Bro,
how much of them are big selector?
JT, let's be real. This window right here, Leon Bailey it wasn't playing, and his face is all over the damn commercials. What are you saying, bro?
Stadium empty.
You know why?
That's
you
what
know
he's
why?
saying.
No. But guess
That's
what?
the face of the
you know
team.
why? You know
Come
why
on,
Leon? You know why Leon Bailey face upon it? Because the person who designed the flyer is a damn idiot and he's lazy. That's it. Coach McLaren did not appoint anybody to put Leon Bailey face on the flyer. And we know who made the flyer them for the JFF. They're just damn freaking lazy. That's it. So we need to talk about face. Because the people just don't want to go and search for. You know, I said a lot of the Reggae Boyz, you can't find a good photo for them online. You go and look. When we're making a thumbnail, you can barely find a good photo for your Reggae Boy.
JT,
you see them just dash up Leon Bailey face up there, brother. That's it. But you face a team. You ever flyer.
You ever been to a Reggae Boyz game? After the game, who named Bailey? Sign this. Bailey. That's all you hear, bro. That's it.
No, you know which Bailey them are called? No, you hear them say Leon Bailey used to play for Aston Villa. You know, nobody said Chippy. A Chippy play for Jamaica. That's different. People want to take a photo with Leon Bailey from Aston Villa, not Chippy who plays for Jamaica. Two different somebody I talk about now.
All right, bro. I digress, bro.
Yeah, but have you seen a Leon Bailey performance for Jamaica? Just name me a game.
No, I haven't. I have to be honest. I haven't seen it.
Guadalupe.
No. When I talk about a Leon Bailey, what I want him to play is the best performance on world-beaten teams. When we meet a USA, we meet a Argentina. This is when I want to see, because Leon Bailey is a quality player. So I don't care about no Guadalupe. I don't care about no Bermuda, all these foolish teams. No, if I have a Leon Bailey on my team, when we play against USA, he got to shine. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. That's the standard I have for this kid, because he's that good.
Yeah, I can say still I'm not one of the persons who think that Leon Bailey shouldn't be in the team. All I'm saying, people, is this: Leon Bailey need to be treated accordingly to his performance in the national team.
Well, JT, I agree with you with that, and I go say this. After Mr. Tyree Campbell played for the last 2 games, that's why he never have a really good game. Stadium wasn't it for him, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard for Bailey come on and start over that youth. I'm going to be honest with you. Real talk.
But guess what? The sad thing goes, he's walking right back into this team. But guess what?
Me know I'm going to walk back into the team.
Guess what? We have a chance, you know. You know why we have a chance? Rudolph's speed is there. We have a chance. Speed is there.
Bro, when you start pushing Leon Bailey to come back in the team, when you start pushing dog. When Leon Bailey come do dog, don't just try to tell me where Leon Bailey. What quality you want to have in club?
Sell tickets.
Oh, a ticket thing.
Jesus Christ.
Sell tickets.
No, but JT.
We have a pocket stadium.
JT, this, you think the one playing one game good and come back and the next game you're touch, you know. That can't make Bailey stay out of the team, you know, Papa. When you come here, you have to come with consistent performance too, you know.
That's true.
We don't find no excuse because we notice sometimes we find excuse for some man, you know. I said start blaming field, say actually the field tough him. That's why I'm good at play good. Hey man, tush.
Who
did today?
Who?
Tyrese Campbell me attack, man.
But I don't agree with you fully. The player dropped about 4 or 5 times in the first half. Because when I tell me, if I said to somebody, why am not try change him cleats or something? You know, because the surface just a lift up. And I see him all when him have the ball, I see him run and drop. I think
yeah, but Bailey know the same thing I will cost Bailey, man.
Brother,
Bailey a turn over.
Bailey, this man never dropped the last match. Bailey dropped on every field.
Come on, man.
Every field Bailey dropped on.
One match, and then you push in the next match and say if you get a man game. Me no buy that.
No.
Bro, Tyrese Campbell just run out of steam, Dre.
Me no buy that.
That's it.
All right. So according to you, Fisherman, Leon Bailey should just walk back in the team and start, right?
No, but what I'm saying, but they have what to Dixon. You don't have Dixon, man. If you start somebody over him, would I start Dixon over him?
And I wouldn't start Dixon over him my reason for that is the defensive work. The defensive work where Tyrese Campbell give way. Dexter has had the 2 best games since Tyrese Campbell been in the team.
For your opinion, your opinion that.
I actually agree.
Dexter, they gave Dexter the man of the match for the last game, and Dexter was good tonight. I guess you have to agree. I don't know.
But get man of the match tonight.
But Fisherman,
yo,
this is the man that don't fear though, you know. They don't fear though. Remember, I see him Dexter. This is where we drop with you know.
No.
I say him getting shit together, you know. Remember that, you know.
But that's not. But Ghost, that's how football works, brother. You if you're not playing well, people call you out. When you're playing good, you get credit. That's football, bro.
But that have nothing to do with your ability, though, right?
No, but football don't just work off of ability. How much player out there with ability when they're in a Jamaica team?
All right. So JT, that again, we go back again. We realized that right before the Unity, right at the Unity Cup, this guy John Russell who have been on farm, he been doing him shit, and he been playing for him club. He get a move to Barnsley in play. I look at John Russell out there. He look shabby dog. The man on the pan now farm dog. The man look shabby dog.
And I disagree with that. I don't think it's a farm. I think it's the 2 games he played 2 different roles. The last game he sat deep. This game he came back and played as the disruptor and he scored.
No, JT, me watch the last game. I watched the game 2 times in the Bermuda game. You know. You can see the man that's been walking on the field. He been walking and sluggish on the field. I don't know. It's not a role thing. The man was not involved in the game.
John Russell never scored. If he never scored today, you're not coming like a passenger on the field.
I would have beat him because he had a terrible game even though he scored. To be fair.
I'm on a nice stadium say, yo, he not play bad. He better than KC. That's why a man call me and tell me. Say Russell play better than KC.
But
No,
here,
you make comparison between one man.
Mackenzie.
So you know watch the game?
Yeah, man, I watch the game, man. I don't have no problem with
yeah,
Russell.
what, Fisherman?
My problem is KC and Greg Lee, them.
Fisherman.
Them for me, my problem that.
Belt buckle, boss. At 6:30, me have to drop my daughter at school now. 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, well, we'll do a show
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do a show tomorrow. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we catch up. We deal with it properly tonight.
JT.
Yeah.
JT. Are you running space still, you know? Are you running space, man? Continue do what you're doing. Run your show the same way, man. Vibes and everything. You hear?
Yeah.
Run your show the same way, man. Are you running space?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And that's why I never do it. You see, the watch along thing. Why me not do watch along and them thing, the Fisherman? I feel like it distract me from watching the game. When me come talk, me need to know exactly what me I talk about. Cause enough of the people,
that's why,
you know.
That's why you didn't want a belt buckle when you talk about you come off of YouTube.
Oh, you done with YouTube. I really think, but a good thing we have people like you buckle them and ghost them now with Carter because una elders to motivate with because we still younger more time, we had chip more time too, you know. That's why it's good to have elders in your corner to give you motivation. So, you know, bless up on yourself. We catch up. See?
Yeah, man. Me I give you ratings. Me not give you no flowers, but me I give you ratings.
Yeah, we
no flowers.
We not do flowers. We not do flowers. All right, look more, Zin. People, bless up on yourself in the comment section. And me saw it up. My audio tonight was shaky too. Audio tonight did shaky, people. I don't know, look like dopey in the house or something, man. The audio did shaky tonight. We're going to sort out, people. We'll be back. We'll be back properly. Because we're going to get back the show on track. You know, tonight, it was my audio did I give a bag of problem when we start the show and it killed me momentum tonight. Because at one point I had like 500 people on the show, the audio was chip out and I think people recognized it and the show just went off a cliff. But we get it. It was, you know, we deal with it. All right, big up yourself, first responder. I take a little girl I go to school right now, 6:30, get her up and make her some breakfast. Yo, Jeremy and Swaby, we talk, man. Chelsea boss, everybody, Anita Bill, Energy 876. We catch up. We talk about it properly. See? We talk about it properly. We start out and forward back properly.